that was really good.
That's kind of been my attitude. Maybe I just have too much of that angsty teen still going on in me, where it's just like, if I hadn't seen a movie and then next week it's all, oh, it won Best Picture, I'm just like, not for me, you know? But a couple years ago, Everything Everywhere All at Once, I can never remember the name of it, when that one, I was like, hey, I saw that and I really enjoyed it. So maybe they're changing what they're looking at nowadays.
It always changes.
They
the line definitely changes. There are hard years. I think 1969 was the year that the hippies took over the Oscars, and Midnight Cowboy, that very like edgy film. Suddenly, how could something like that win Best Picture? And I think we see that time and again. I mean, I liked Everything Everywhere All at Once. And when I saw it, I couldn't imagine that the world would get behind that the Academy would be okay with people jumping on butt plugs, but they were.
They were. And also, don't forget, Parasite also was a big surprise, and I was happy for that one too, right?
That film, and I'm like, oh, I hope some people see that.
Right.
And they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Stuart, I had when I remember distinctly in 1983, March of 83, I wake up in the morning and the first thing I say to my mother is, did E.T. win? And she said, no, it was Gandhi. I'm like, how? And that was the first time I remember caring about the Academy Awards. And that was what? 1982, 1983. Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, but I get it. For all kinds of reasons, the Academy Awards has a stigma. It doesn't always match up with popular taste. I think this year is interesting because there are some big hits nominated. There's also some big hit movies that were expected to be here, Wicked, that are not.
I got called out on that, didn't I? I predicted that Ariana Grande was not only going to be nominated, but would win Best Supporting Actress because of her performance in Wicked for Good. And Wicked's shut out this year after all those nominations last year.
Yeah, a real surprise to me. I mean, I do think Ariana should have been in there. You could make the case it had already, done. And clearly the better movie was the first part. But
yes,
yeah, I don't know how because it's a jam-packed category, because the acting categories are stacked this year. And with the exception of Best Actress, nobody knows who's going to win.
I mean, is some of that fatigue, like you said, like they had a whole bunch of nominations last year with part one of that movie. Sure. So it's like 2 years in a row, we're going to do this twice.
We already gave you the love. We don't need to do this again. And
actually,
the second one wasn't as good.
Right. The second one wasn't as good. But if you recall, of course, the 2001, 2, and 3 with the Lord of the Rings movies, everyone got nominated. And the last one took all the awards because everyone was expecting that's going to get all the rewards for all three movies because they stuck the landing, right?
Yeah. Same thing with Avatar, by the way, that this year, Avatar 3 did not, but the first two did get Best Picture nominees.
Right. This year's only one they're nominated for is visual effects. And from what I'm reading, it's
costumes as well. As if,
what?
Did anybody wear costumes? Maybe 80 pounds of gear.
I stand corrected. Yes, okay, fine, but it's a front runner for the
there's no beating that
visuals.
There's no beating
one human in the whole movie, and his costume was fucking amazing.
Well, it's costume design, right? So they had to design all the Na'vi costumes, right? So
not that there's a lot of them, but I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing says the costume design has to be physical. It can be a 3D costume design.
Arnie maybe Arnie would have liked Zootopia's 2's costumes to be nominated.
This stuns me. Can't we just dig into this? Arnie, I did see this movie, but usually those are like the last ones I watch. Usually when the awards come out, I'm like 8 or 9 already deep, and I've already seen the Best Picture nominees, and usually it's like 0 on the animated films. But I did, apparently just came in on Disney Plus, and I watched that thing yesterday morning. And it was fine. It was exactly what I would have thought it would have been. It's kind of like giving it an Oscar feels like, giving someone, a raise for doing their job. It was fine. It's what I would expect a Disney movie to do. But
well, with inflation, everybody needs to at least get a 3% annual to keep up.
Amen. Right? Yes.
Well, Stuart, have you seen the original Zootopia? Is one of those fantastic allegory movies that went over the kids' heads, but all the parents were like, "Oh my God, that's brilliant!" Yeah. It was a wholly amazing, great allegory about racism, and it was phenomenal. And so this one, we watched this with our kids last week, also on Disney Plus. Although my son had already seen it, and my wife and I turned to each other and said, yeah, there's some good laughs, but this is nowhere near what the first one was, because that first one had that amazing subtext.
I found them both to just be wonderfully, kind of like the Muppets used to be. There were jokes in there for the adults. There were jokes in there for the kids. There was good vocal performances. I just liked the chemistry. I liked the voice acting. I liked the jokes. I'm like, this is so much better than kind of what I normally expect from animated movies. I mean, I watched half of K-pop Demon Hunters. I just ran out of time. I've been binging movies. K-pop Demon Hunters was exactly what I expected K-pop Demon Hunters to be. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing other than the anime-inspired Buffy with K-pop music that it appeared to be. Whereas Zootopia worked on multiple levels. I know K-pop's going to win the awards, but Zootopia's the better film.
I guess. I mean,
don't think so.
I'll say that that's one where I have no dog in the fight or no other animal in the fight. I really, whoever wins, congrats. I can tell you what I don't want to win. I try to watch Elio.
Yeah,
whatever.
Elio is terrible.
Is it Elio because he's missing an eye? Is it Elio?
It's Elio, and I watched the two I liked the most was Arco, was really good, really, really good, but it didn't have the same kind of message. And then the other one, off the top of my head, I'm losing it.
Little Amelie in the Rain.
Little Amelie in the Rain was a beautiful movie. So yes, great year for animated movies. But yeah, Elio, I guess, got a pity vote because it's Pixar. That is one of my least favorite Pixar movies, and they've made some unfortunate ones recently. But yeah,
I thought Elemental was hitting the bottom, but that was
The Good Dinosaurs is dead last. Good
I'm
Dinosaur,
not anywhere near
Cars
that.
2. Those two are pretty bad. Incredibles 2 is just not as good a movie as people say it is. So we'll see what the third one does when it comes out in a couple of years.
Buckle up, Toy Story 5 coming.
A prequel to that one movie?
No,
I
Amelie
never watch.
Amelie
it has
is
nothing to do with Amelie.
Nothing to do with Amelie, which is a delightful little movie. I loved that one too. That's a really fun movie.
On my Apple TV. Every time I load my Apple movies, there is Amelie staring at me with those oversized eyes going, are you going to watch me this time? And it's like, not yet, Amelie, not yet.
What was that actress in that we just saw recently that we talked about it?
Audrey Tautou was in the Da Vinci Code.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yes, that's what happened to her career.
Well, she got Amelie, and then they put her in Da Vinci Code. Right, that's what it was.
That's about it. Yeah,
Jean Dardenne won the Oscar for the artist, and Martin Scorsese was there that day. They met. He was put in with The Wolf of Wall Street, and then he's disappeared forever. We haven't seen him since.
Monuments Men, but yes, that's almost the same as not working.
What'd you say? Which other one?
Monuments Men. I don't know if you remember that one.
I do now.
World War II, they're stealing the art. Nobody cares
Everything
about the art.
on paper, that cast was great. The plot was great, and the movie was so bland. So.
Yep.
All this Zootopia talk. Are you aware of like the horniness the internet has put around the main two characters? Like the internet shipped the what is he,
the fox and the bunny?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand about this young generation. They don't want to see sex on screen, but they'll spend their free time thinking about bunnies and foxes. Yes. I don't need to have that in my head. But you know what? If it turns you on, go for it.
Yeah, no shame.
I'm surprised
Little
that you
bit of
went
shame.
for
Little shame.
Yeah, I'll have plenty of shame, but not from me. Arnie, so yes, I'm curious. You did Zootopia 2. I would have never picked that for you. What else did you watch that you didn't expect to see that you were glad you did?
Honestly, joining my favorite films of all time is Blue Moon. Richard Linklater is like hit or miss for me, but when he hits hard. And that movie, I know that Ethan Hawke isn't going to walk away with the statue tonight, but motherfucker, he deserves it. He carried that whole
He's not
movie.
Going to win.
He has like that outside shot chance, the same way that like Marissa Tomei is never going to win, but she did kind of way. People do like him. I'm actually rooting for him too, not just for that performance. He's really just become exceptional in my mind in the last 5 years. Almost everything that I've seen him in. He played a priest. He was on a miniseries where he played this wacko Civil War guy, and just so many. Recently, he was a detective burnout guy that was kind of Big Lebowski, and just so great in all of it.
He's in Moon Knight.
Yes,
Oh,
he is in Moon Knight. That's
I,
true.
whatever. Yeah, whenever they do their Marvel things, that's just. Look. He had to eat. He had to pay his house bill.
I
Uma
think
Thurman was taking him to the coals.
to the
So,
cleaners, right? I got to
yeah.
tell you that Ethan Hawke has also become a great ambassador of the craft and of movies. If you hear him
Mhm.
interviewed, he has a lot to say and
It's true.
strong opinions and nothing pretentious about it. So yes, I've become a bigger fan of his as years gone by. He's had like 5 nominations now. He is overdue,
Mhm.
but this year's race is between Michael B. Jordan and Timothy Chalamet. And
I feel that
Sometimes there's
too,
a
yeah.
squeaker. Sometimes there's somebody that like comes out because they are so close. That's the interesting thing. I hear what you're saying. And
Yeah.
the weird thing is the actor thing was all locked up. It was Chalamet's to lose, and then he lost it.
he did.
And it's just one of those cases where people can admire your work and not like you. And I think he just opened his mouth too many times, and it seems for whatever reason, I didn't even read the comment about ballet or whatever. I have no idea what he said, but it just seems to me. My mom was even, she came out of Marty Supreme. She really liked it, but I asked her the other day, and she's like, "He's with Kylie Jenner. I don't want him to win." And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, sometimes these things matter, right?
You
Sometimes
know,
if
he's
you're-
kind of like the Justin Bieber of actors, where he has some actual talent, but his whole persona is so repugnant, you don't want to actually admit the talent. Like, I like some Bieber bangers, I really do. There was one that he did as like a duet, that
It's
right
okay.
around
We don't know them.
2010 or 2011. Despacito. I
Oh,
love
yes.
Despacito, and yet I hate Justin Bieber. Yeah, you're dating a Jenner, you're dissing on ballet and symphonies. I went to the symphony the other day. I would never dunk on ballet. I've seen a few good nutcrackers in my day. So, you know,
I don't know if that means you like ballet, but I okay. Anyway, again, look, I really do try, and I know it's harder and harder in this world to separate art from artist. It does not matter how he acts when he's off the screen. I think
I
he's a
agree.
really good actor, and
I
I've
agree. I
never seen
forget.
him. I've
I
never seen
forget
him
it's
slip.
him. When I watch him on the Today Show, I want to smack him through the screen. When I watch Dune 2, I enjoy it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if he's a good enough actor to become the character in my mind and leave his slimy persona behind.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's slimy, or maybe he just got caught on hot mics. I don't know. This world, it's just the way things work. Right now, we all hate Chalamet, and so that may mean he doesn't win when he was really expected to. So I'm not sure. I think the actor one is really up for grabs.
Yeah, I remember we talked a little bit, maybe off air, Stuart, that I had mentioned I had watched Sinners and Michael B. Jordan playing 2 parts, and you didn't seem as impressed about his performance as I was. Did you rewatch it, or do you enjoy what he did in that?
Yeah, no, I think all the actors nominated. Again, that's another weird thing about the awards is like if you pick one to vote for, it somehow means you hate the other ones or are rooting against them. Anyone that wins in that category is deserving of it. They're all good. Leo was really good. I mean,
Yes,
he's
he
not going
was.
to win,
Mhm.
but he was really good. I would have no problem with him winning. The only one, Wagner Moura, I like him from Narcos. That movie, I
It's
don't know
so
about that
boring,
movie.
wasn't it boring? I like the end of it, but to get there was a slog, and people love this movie, and I'm like, why? What did I felt like I was missing something when I
It's
was
my
watching
least
this.
favorite, and I will actually take it on to myself. I don't feel like I understood it. I don't feel like I know enough about Brazilian politics to know what they were referencing. Apparently, every little magical realist moment in that movie, there's like severed legs that are walking around and weird things that are happening throughout
yeah.
that movie. I have no idea what's going on in that movie, and I just go, I really should read somebody else who appreciates this to tell me why it's good, because I have no idea why this is in the running this year.
Yeah, I mean, I know very little secondhand information about Brazilian politics, especially Brazilian politics of this era. My father had a lot of family members around that era. I have actually liked most Brazilian cinema I've seen, which isn't a ton, but anytime something bubbles up, it's been really enjoyable. And yeah, this Secret Agent, I'm like, is this the right one? It is such a slog to get through. I'm like, I couldn't believe it got actor and picture. I mean, foreign picture, sure, but actual like American Best Picture? I mean, why do we even have a Best Foreign Picture anymore if this is in the Best Picture category?
I'm glad you brought this up because I think this is the year where we saw so many foreign films taking that 10 spot. Like it's kind of like I'm half convinced F1 is in there because somebody in Hollywood is like, God damn it, you have to put a studio movie in this 10. We cannot have 10 films and they're all Swedish and Brazilian and not representing what classic Hollywood studios make.
So you're saying Swedish and Brazilian. You're not talking about How to Wax. You're talking about the movies. I actually thought
I mean, we can talk about waxing, but
we can do that.
I was talking about the movies. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I'm just being facetious. But Sentimental Value is my pick. I love that movie. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And I know it's going to win something tonight. I was hoping it's going to win international. It's not going to win Best Picture.
Yeah.
And I was really going hard for Stellan Skarsgård until I saw One Battle After Another. And I was really surprised that Benicio del Toro was getting so much love. I'm like, did you not see what Sean Penn was doing? And now that I'm reading up that Sean Penn does look like he is a good shot, I'm really happy to hear that. It will be his third Oscar, but if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. He's insanely good. Really good.
He's definitely one of those actors that deserves 3 Oscars. And it was one of those things when I saw the movie, I'm like, well, he's got that locked up. And then I was shocked when so many other people gave him a run for his money.
Right.
And so that one is considered open, but I still feel like that's the obvious one to win. But there were a lot of snubs too. There were a lot of people that I think should be in that category that didn't even make the cut. We'll talk about that as we get into the race, as they broadcast. The things that I think got forgotten. I made a list of that as well.
Fantastic.
So you guys are Oscar fans. Can you maybe explain a little bit? Because I'm sure a lot of our listeners are too, but I get confused. Like, who are the voters? Like, is it just other industry members?
It's basically Hollywood rewarding itself, but it's not like anybody can go and demonstrate and pay dues and be a member of this thing they call the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences.
And how many people are we? I mean, is it 500, 1,000?
It is about 10,000 people voting.
Oh, wow.
And on top of that, Justin, they also made an effort to have younger people in the industry. Justin, on top of that is that in each category, they nominate if you're in that category, like directors. But once you get to the general pool, then everyone gets a vote, right? Once it gets down to the last 5, right, Stuart? Everybody gets to vote for every category. But up front,
only editors vote for best editing. Only cinematographers are voting for best cinematographer. But I think everyone can vote for who they thought the best actor was and the best picture.
Okay, so those are still exclusive, except there are some categories that open up to the general. Got it. Okay.
Which is
actually, it looks like these days most people can nominate in their field, but everybody votes on everything. So
that's what I thought.
Cinematographers nominate cinematography, but then Chalamet gets to vote on who he thought was the best cameraman.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, I thought they changed that.
I did not know that had happened.
And this is the first year they're having a casting award, and I think next year's stunts will be the first year for stunts.
I was like, when did that happen? Yeah, because I remember they brought out Ryan Gosling when he was trying to plug that Fall Guy or whatever.
Guy,
He's like, we're going to start this stunt thing, and then there is no nominee this year, I guess.
Not this year.
Tom Cruise will have to wait.
Yes. I do know they have a whole stuntman awards, though, and every who's who and who, like in action movies, celebrities always go to that because they are very grateful for all the stuntmen doing all those stunts for them and making them look good. They get all the credit for it. These other people are jumping off of trains, you know?
Yeah.
So, anyway,
but usually this is also why people are really good at predicting the Academy Awards, because up before this has all happened, there has been several different guilds, right? All the editors got together and voted for their favorite editing. All the, you've seen some of them. A few of them were televised or streamed. The British people at the BAFTAs, what have you. But there have been a lot of people to weigh in. And so some people, they're not predicting based on, oh, I like this movie better than that movie. They're predicting on, this is the thing that people are consistently voting for. And so you have to be playing that game in order to be really good at this. Or you can just vote with your gut. But I think, usually where, again, Out of Africa, Color Purple. You know, like that to me is the perfect example of how when you vote for what you like, you usually go home with very few predictions correct.
And we have to going tonight, I'll just say we did have our Oscars bracket that we had well over 200 of our listeners fill out. So I don't know who they want to win because there was something in it for them. So they picked who they thought was going to win, not necessarily who they wanted. But at least as we go through each category tonight, we have who a decent sampling of our listeners think will win each category. And in some cases, it is a landslide pick.
Yeah, I looked over those and I agreed with a lot. Again, there's some races that, who knows, coin toss, but it seemed to be on point for where my thinking is as well.
Another movie that I liked that I really didn't expect to so much was Sentimental Value. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it. Brock, because it's so much about acting, I knew that would be up your alley. That hits your sweet spot. For me, I thought it was actually really good. You know, the familial relationship type of thing going on there. That's kind of a thing I'm a sucker for. I can't say I loved it, but I really did enjoy it. I feel like I'm glad I watched it. One that was rough. I mean, like Requiem for a Dream, rough to watch for me was If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. What the hell is that? I was intrigued, but I didn't really understand exactly what's going on. I thought it was in her head the whole time. And
it kind of is.
But yeah, but it's not, because then it goes back into reality, back and forth without any sort of like indication of what's real and what's not.
Yeah, I know. I think that captures the woman's experience, right? It's a subjective film. It comes from her anxiety about, yes, trying to be all things.
Yeah, I'm really, I don't want to spoil it, but I really have questions on that last scene. Was it real? Was it not real?
Right, exactly. And then I think it's kind of a fantasy because Christian Slater was in it, and we haven't seen him for a long time in a movie. So
That's
there
right.
you go.
Yeah.
So
yeah, forgot about him. Yeah, he is right there at the end. Yeah,
he's right there at the end. Yeah,
he's a voice all the way through. So, and I didn't pick it up. You know, he usually has that really notable voice, but when it was on all the phone calls, it just sounded like a person. And so I didn't pay attention to the fact that it was him. And yeah, he's done a lot of television lately. He was amazing on Mr. Robot, just absolutely amazing. He did pop up in Blink Twice and Unfrosted in 2024, both of which I saw. But yeah, he's not doing a ton.
Unfrosted is the Jerry Seinfeld movie about Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, that's just, I believe it was up for some Razzies. By the way,
yes,
speaking of Razzies, I was so happy. I really was delighted to see War of the Worlds losing everything. That is such a great, terrible movie, guys. If you've not checked it out, don't watch the whole thing, but you've got to watch like 10 minutes of Ice Cube literally phoning it in. It's amazing.
Oh, just watch what is it? Pitch Meetings version of it. I think you'll get the whole movie if you watch the pitch meeting for that one. I've not watched the film. I love pitch meetings. I'm so sad he's not doing them regularly anymore. He's
Ryan George
of it. Yeah,
yeah,
Ryan
George. Yeah, he's great. I like him.
Oh, I've loved his pitch meetings for years. And his pitch meeting of War of the Worlds was savage. And I think you don't need to even watch the movie. There's enough of it in the movie that you can get that. I was glad to see it lost. I feel like a couple of other things could have used some wins. The one I disagree with the most on the Razzies is the Redeemer Award for
Kate Hudson.
Kate
You
Hudson.
got bullets out for her for some reason. Arnie's been shooting like texts, like just in my private life. I get these texts about, I hate this movie. Like,
Song Song Blue. It looked miserable, and I watched it because Brock's like, oh, it's not as bad as it looks. No, it is. It is just what I thought it would be. It is every Oscar baiting, cloying, annoying, overacting, vanity project shit that I don't even like Neil Diamond, so I couldn't even enjoy the music.
Sacrilege.
I
You
loved
like
it.
everybody else but Neil Diamond. That's crazy talk.
I mean, I'm on Brock's side. I've got to say, for the most part, I thought yeah, I mean, you got to be up for what it is. It's a drama, but it reminded me of like, what was that thing that everyone loved? Like the weird guy. It's not Crocodile Hunter. What was the thing? Like it was the lion guy, Tiger King. Tiger King. It's like watching
yeah.
Tiger King. It's the idea that you're watching people that are deluded, right? Like the pain of like watching people believe that they're greater than what they are is part of the fun. But I do think Craig Brewer is a director that's good at that. If you saw Hustle and Flow, you might not normally be rooting for pimps to become rap stars. He made me believe in that. I don't like Neil Diamond. I thought they were both good in that. I thought they both, you can say you don't want to watch that story, and I get it. To say they weren't good, I don't get.
I thought it was really trying to. Kate Hudson was so annoying after, spoiler alert, she got hit by the car. I mean, it was in the trailer. But once she got hit by the car, she was insufferable. The Oscars are starting, folks. It looks like, the person from Weapons playing ping pong with Chalamet. But I think it's Conan O'Brien in the Weapons outfit with the wig and everything. But right now
Okay.
it's Conan O'Brien edited into or refilming. I can't tell. A lot of scenes. He's with Benicio del Toro right now.
Yeah, the Billy Crystal did that for the first time years and years and years ago, and now it kind of feels like everyone has to do that, which is a shame because it was so clever when Billy did it the first time. Not so much anymore if they keep doing the same joke over and over again.
Yeah, but the technology is so much better that it really looks like he's in it.
Sure.
Yeah, we're
I mean,
in
they
the
did
middle
it in
of
the
storms
MTV
right
Movie
now.
Awards too. I mean, this isn't a novel concept, but hey, it's Conan. I love Conan. Conan
I love
is
Conan too.
so funny.
He's really
Conan-
funny.
Yeah.
I just wish that when he does interviews with celebrities like Jodie Foster, he would let them talk. He does not let his guests talk. He has to be funny all of the time. And you think after 30 years of interviewing people, he would understand that. Let them talk once in a while. That's why we're here.
And to bring things full circle, he was actually in that movie you were talking about. If I had
Yeah.
legs, I would kick you.
Yes, he was.
Not particularly good in it.
No,
He was adequate. He wasn't great.
Yeah, adequate would be kind.
Yeah, I thought he was fine. I mean, the rapper in it was
Don't
better
look
than
for
I
my
expected, and Conan was what I expected.
Well, I got to say he's doing a pretty good impression looking wise of the witch from Weapons. That's pretty spot on.
Oh, hey, they're playing Beastie Boy Sabotage. I've never seen that used in any trailer or movie ever.
They should ban that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the new Scary Movie has ruined the opening of Sinners for me, or the Sea of Sinners.
I have
Kind of
never
looking
seen.
forward to the new Scary Movie more than I thought I would be.
It was discussed. Spoiler alert: we are not covering it.
No, that would be a terrible retrospective. That doesn't mean I don't want to see it.
Yeah, same thing with Naked Gun, right? We talked about that, but ultimately decided it's really hard to critique a spoof film.
Yeah. So just to check if we're all live, is Conan just on stage now, giving his
Yes.
opening monologue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that I can't hear because we're recording and I can't get the closed captioning to work. So you'll have to tell me if he's funny.
Right now, he said he's the last human host because it's going to be AI next year. You know, why not have an AI host? I heard that Millie died, that Millie Norwood AI actress. Did they kill
Yeah.
her? Was that a
They
fake
killed her.
headline I read?
Maybe it was a joke headline. I saw that too. She 1 year old and gone, but not forgotten.
ABC.com, huh? All right, we're going to try that.
Looks like mustaches are in style, Arnie.
I
You're
know.
on
I'm
top of
so
the trend. Mm-hmm. You're in good company. Leo's rocking a stash.
Jacob Elordi is so gigantic.
He's also dating Anna de Armas, who is not big. So I picture that like it's a height disparity.
What are they giving up first? Usually it's a supporting.
I think it's
just to get people
supporting. Is it
excited.
supporting actor first usually?
Is there a list of what the awards order of
They
the
usually
list?
keep that close to that. That's
Okay.
part of the surprise. They want everyone to be on edge. And
So
they
they're-
change it because some years the race is more
Like Best Actor when they thought Chadwick was going to get it, Anthony Hopkins got
Oh
it.
my God, how embarrassing was that?
Yeah, but I mean, my pick was Hopkins that year, and I got it right. He was
You are
fantastic
the
in that.
only one in the world
He was
that
so good.
believed that Anthony Hopkins was going to beat Chadwick Boseman after he was dead.
Did you watch both movies?
Yes, it has nothing to do with how good they are. It is
I know,
about the
but I
fact
predicted
that man will never get another chance to be good, and Anthony Hopkins already had one.
I understand that's Oscar logic. You're 100% right. I still won the pool that year because I guessed that one.
Yeah, you are the only one to ever have guessed that. Nobody.
did.
They were so confident in it after they gave out Best Picture.
I know.
They're like, and now it's time to honor Chadwick.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, Anthony Hopkins, good night.
Yeah, he wasn't even there. He wasn't. There's a picture of him.
And they cut through that so quick. They thought they were going to have a real moment, and they fell on their face.
He has dropped some knowledge that there's no British actors or actresses nominated in those two categories for the first time since 2012.
Cumberbund list.
I am not wearing a cummerbund. That's very it's very 19th. I'm sorry, 20th century. I was going to say 19th century. 20th century.
The smile out feels like it's going
Very, very well.
I
But
meant lengthy.
Yes.
I mean,
About right now, they're going to hand out awards.
yeah, 15 minutes in.
Okay, yes, they finally switched to I'm reading the closed captioning of the actual Oscars.
Nice.
I wonder if they're going to have other people like get on stage and give like the tributes to every nominee. That kind of makes me feel uncomfortable, almost like what's it called when you have embarrassment for shared embarrassment? Is that what the term is?
Yeah, I just say it's a cringe moment. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Renee
I kinda
Zellweger's
like
looking
that,
like herself
actually.
again. That's nice.
Why are they doing this?
It's a bit.
No, okay.
He talks about how people are gracious when they win. He's going to go up there and give a speech.
Best achievement.
Ground's too big.
Yeah.
Pope.
It helps if you rehearse with the props. I mean, oh look, there's Kylie Jenner.
Josh, what's that guy's name?
Josh
Yeah.
Groban's on stage in a knight's
There we go.
costume.
Yeah.
A
It's in
Mel Brooks
Michigan.
bit. This whole
Yeah.
singing thing. It's kind of nice.
Both can be true.
Oh wow.
I'm not
And
sure.
this
I
is why they'll have
understand.
AI next year. It'll look better than that puppet.
I think the puppet is the point. That's why what makes it funny.
I know. I love Conan for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, Conan's doing a Conan bit right here with the flying in of a stuffed eagle.
It would only be better if it were Triumph.
I was going to say either the masturbating bear or Triumph. Yes.
Are those screens above the stage? Because it changed from Oscars
So-
to saying Conan up there.
Yes, it's a screen.
All right. Zoe Saldana means supporting actor.
Best supporting actor. Okay, so I have on my list Sean Penn. Oh wait, it seems like a best supporting actress. That's strange.
Oh,
That's strange.
So yeah, best supporting actress. Our listeners picked Amy Madigan. 42% said Amy Madigan is going to win best supporting actress for Weapons this year. I would
Right.
not be upset about that.
I would be happy. That's my vote. If Brock could vote, I voted for Amy Madigan. But I think Wunmi Mosaku, the woman from Sinners, is going to win.
as
my
Amy
guess.
Madigan, both I want her to win, and I think she will win.
All
And
right.
if she doesn't win, I think it's Tiana Taylor, but I don't think Wunmi's.
I think Tiana Taylor peaked already, and her momentum's gone. That's what I think.
I
think they're
feel
all
confident
winners.
it's not the two women from Sentimental Value. I'll say
Because
that.
they cancel each other out. The sister was really, really good. Elle Fanning was good, but the sister was phenomenal.
I would really like Wunmi Mosaku to win, though. I mean,
Yeah.
she was so good.
So good in that
Sinners,
movie.
and if I could just pick myself, as much as I did like Weapons, and that was really a transformative performance there, I just thought Wunmi was so amazing in that, and just did not see her in that, given that she was also that Hunter B-15 from the low-key TV series and just seemed like a totally different person.
Indeed. But Amy Madigan made Sinners. I'm sorry. Amy Madigan made Weapons, like elevated the whole thing. She was incredible in that movie.
I didn't know it was her. Like,
She's my
that's the thing
pick.
is I watched it, I was like, that woman is so scary. And then I was like, Amy Madigan, Ed Harris's wife. Oh my God.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, Tiana Taylor was fantastic in this
Yeah,
movie.
she
I
was
just
good
think the
too.
momentum of her is cooled. So here we go. We'll find out. First award of the night.
She also disappears for the vast majority of this movie.
Well, that's why you can win supporting.
Amy
Yeah.
Madigan, that's not
Yay!
a surprise, but
Well, how are you guys that
it's
far ahead?
deserved.
Arnie's about a second before me.
All right, I see you're hugging.
I'm
your
so happy I'm
boyfriend.
wrong. I'm so happy I predicted
Oh, it
wrong.
was Ed Harris. You're right. It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
Is she on
That's
stage
my
wonderful.
yet?
choice.
Who did you predict again, Brock?
I predicted Wunmi to win it for Sinners because I thought the momentum was there, but I wanted Amy Madigan to win, but I'm trying to win a pool here, Arnie, so I guessed wrong.
Can I also just say that not making the list, but people thought should be in the conversation? Ariana Grande, obviously at one point, front runner. Glenn Close for Wake Up Dead Man. People still want her to win.
Oh yeah.
They thought she
Yeah.
could have been here. J-Lo for that awful Kiss of the Spider musical movie. I
Thank you.
don't know about that.
Not Mia Kunis from Wake Up Dead
Mia-
Man.
No, definitely not Mia Kunis. Gwyneth Paltrow had something of a comeback. Zoe Deutsch. I don't know if you guys saw Nouvelle Vague, but she was really good. It was about the making of the French movie Breathless, and she played Jean Seberg, and I would have loved to have seen her.
But
in
that old Richard
Again.
Gere movie, is that what you're talking about?
Well, are you making a joke? Are you
Making
trying
a little
to, are you
bit, but
gonna
no.
tweak me? Yes, Richard Gere remade the very famous 1960 Breathless by Godard to less successful effect.
Mhm.
So, wait, okay. A, I didn't know that Gear was doing a remake. B, which one is the Zoe Deutsch film about?
Oh my God, people. Breathless is probably one of the top 10 most famous and beloved cinema movies of all time. It is considered up there with Citizen Kane.
There was some really
So
good
that one-
banging in that Richard Gere version, though. I don't know what to tell. The shower scene?
I've
Come
never seen
on.
it. All right, I've never seen the Richard Gere one. Perhaps a retrospective is warranted.
The Richard
Perhaps
Gere
we'll
one's
hit it
really
up.
good. You got to watch it.
Okay, I never have heard that. I never have heard that it's really good.
It
Anyway,
was just on
my
Cinemax
point
at a
is,
time
Zoe
where
Deutsch,
I was
the
coming into
making
my
of the
own.
first Breathless and Nouvelle Vague should have been in there as well. A lot of talent goes missing. Let's just face it. The ones you like, maybe they get in there, maybe they don't. I don't know how anyone could be mad about Amy Madigan, though, unless you hate horror movies.
Ed Harris was nominated and not nominated all through the 90s and early 2000s. Pollock, he was nominated for, did not get one for, he got one for Truman Show, but not for Apollo 13 or vice versa. I can't remember. Maybe he got for both. You guys can look it up. I don't remember.
I don't think
Now-
he won for Truman Show.
He did not win for Truman Show.
Yeah.
But his wife now won. Kind of reminds me of when Kim Basinger won and Alec Baldwin was sitting next to her. And he really wants an Oscar and he never won one. But Ed Harris is gracious, of course.
Yeah. Well, the difference being Kim Basinger probably shouldn't have an Oscar.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
Amy Madigan, I get. She has talent. Kim Basinger's a very pretty lady that was in some movies.
And she did really well in that one movie. So,
Yeah.
I
She was
wanna-
fine in that movie. I don't know why that movie got
and Batman.
her at the statue.
Batman. I want a Three's Company reboot just so they can have Amy Madigan revive the role of Mrs. Roper. She would be a great Mrs. Roper.
You know what? She's got an Oscar now. I don't think she needs that, but maybe she'll do it.
Well, good for her. That was good.
I'm really glad that happened. I'm always happy when I'm wrong in that kind of way. I mean, I don't qualify for the Now Playing Award. I'm in other pools, obviously, but I try to win based on momentum, based on what I'm reading. And also sometimes I go with my gut. I should have gone with my gut on this one, but everything looked like it was going to be Sinners. But I'm really glad for Amy Madigan. I'm going to rewatch Weapons before I rewatch Sinners, but I'll probably be watching both of them again very soon.
And you asked me this earlier if I like Sinners and all. Sinners was the last movie I saw before I had my operation, and I don't have great memories of it, so I did rewatch it yesterday just so that I could have it. And it more or less was the movie I remembered it to be. I like the movie. I think it's really strange. I mean, you guys, artistic douchebaggery is all over that movie. I'm surprised that it is as commercial as it is because I think it's really weird. It's kind of a drama. It's kind of a musical. It's kind of a horror movie. It's kind of a spiritual movie. It's doing a lot of things, some better than others. I liked it. I'm surprised it is this phenomenon. But I guess that's the point of phenomenons. You can never predict when something is going to get that big. I thought it was good. I did not love it.
When did it release? Was it like
April?
April? Yeah.
Mid-April. I can tell you exactly when
yeah.
that thing came out. To me, Sinners deserves it for music. And that would be probably all that I would give it.
It does seem like a weird one to win because it is such an out and out horror movie in so many respects, even
Only
though
the
it
second
deals
half.
with, the second half. That's what I'm talking about. The second half. I said in many respects, it's such an out and out horror movie. Yes, it's dealing with drama and racial relations and things, but I was surprised to see it get so much Academy love. I enjoyed the film. I didn't think it was a perfect film. I thought it was a good film, though, and I thought it was really, really well done. The performances in it, though, are second to none. But I know that if he had been nominated, it would have split the vote. But I feel Jack O'Connell deserved a little bit of nomination, too.
And he has done amazing work this year. We talked about him on 28 Days Later. So I think he's one to look out for, kind of like Jessie Buckley's been doing amazing work all these years, and she's finally getting some awards loves here. Next few years, I think we're going to see a Jack up for at least one or two major awards.
Yeah, he's well-positioned.
A medicine company, Lilly. Great tagline, folks.
Well, I wouldn't have known what they did otherwise. All right, so probably Best Supporting Actor is next. That's usually how it goes.
Sometimes
No, I think they're going to take a break.
Sometimes they work in a category that few people care about. Best editing, sound. Usually sound is really early. But it won't be too long before.
This is big news that Conan brings up. The Oscars have been on ABC for as long as I can remember. They're going to be on YouTube. I mean, not that networks, obviously, as we're proving tonight, networks aren't really the way to watch things anymore as we pull them up on our iPad or whatever we can find. But yeah, YouTube will be the home for them, which means, 3 minutes of ads every 30 seconds unless you pay them $30 a month?
Mm-hmm. Or more as your TV provider. It happened to football. They moved a lot of football over to YouTube. Jane Lynch yelling.
Jane Lynch, gotta love her.
YouTube is one of those most overpriced subscriptions I keep paying for, though, because they show so many ads, and I watch so much YouTube between just listening to music during the day. I don't have a Spotify subscription or any of that. I use YouTube for music, and then I use YouTube for a lot of now playing research, watching a crap ton of interviews every time we have a new movie come out, or looking for old bonus features and things that it is literally worth, I think I pay like $18 a month, which is just freaking crazy, but it saves me like 20 minutes of commercials.
Yeah. And you can also listen to stuff while your app is closed. You can play in the background, which is
so. What the hell do Will Arnett and Channing Tatum have in common?
Well, they're talking about they're both in Lego Batman, but I think they're probably in a project together soon. But they're doing
Usually
animated, I think, feature right now, right? Feature is what their category is.
Animated feature,
yeah,
also known as the K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yep,
Award.
that's. I mean, if there's
But
ever
this
a
one where
deadlock
there's like
tonight,
really no competition. It's
this
like,
one in the song is all K-pop.
Yeah, I think that it's probably got that.
Does K-pop get better? I watched half of it. I literally ran out of time. I didn't turn it off because I was hating it. I actually really liked the music. I thought the songs were catchy as hell, but the movie was just so She-Ra.
I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's something refreshing and different, but it's just it's a force this year. It's just a force. Arnie, such a great movie.
You would not need to watch the rest of it.
I don't plan on it.
Yeah, you really
until
don't.
we do our retrospective series when K-pop Demon Hunters 2 comes out. Then I'll finish it.
let's give it some time. 3 or 4. If it's still going, we can cover it then.
I
The
mean,
only
there's
thing
no
about
doubt.
K-pop Demon Hunters was Arden Cho is the lead, and I only know her because I binged all 100 episodes of Teen Wolf, and then she was left out of Teen Wolf, the movie that they made. And I was like, oh, good to see Arden Cho actually like got the last laugh in all of this.
Mm.
She was a kitsune, if you remember that, Stuart.
Huh?
I guess not. Come on.
Demon Hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
K-pop
That's
Demon
it.
Hunters, which in our poll, by the way, in our pool, animated feature K-pop Demon Hunters by a landslide. 75% of people who entered picked K-pop Demon Hunters. It was not even
Nice.
close.
Because you're a fool to bet against it. Not to say something can't slip in there. Again, if Disney's in play, let's not forget, again, people that vote for this, there's more Disney employees than there are at Netflix, at least currently.
Yeah,
but
K-pop
remember-
Demon Hunter was like kind of an indie production, like based on.
Very much so. But
this one-
it's going to win.
But this one, like Spider-Verse, took the world by storm. No one expected it. This one was a deadlock based on the Spider-Verse logic. But same thing, Sony's a gigantic corporation, so of course people will vote for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
kids loved it. Like it just
Yeah.
every kid I know has seen it.
It was so successful they were able to take it off Netflix and put it in theaters, and
Yeah.
it still made bank on screens after people had watched it for free. So that really said
Mhm.
something.
Oh, she's choked up. Well, so far 2 awards and nothing shocking nor.
Mm-mm. I'm 2 for 2. That's better than some years.
I feel like I'm able to pick them right before they call them, but whatever.
Yeah, so far it is 0 surprises.
Well, the harder ones are yet to come. And there's a couple times where there's one specifically, I think actor, and I'm going my own way for cinematography. I'm not going with the popular sentiments.
I think
I
the
really
same
think
thing.
our bracket is going to see differentiation when we start picking like best animated short and best documentary, where people, I believe, were literally just picking at random. Some people even skipped the questions.
Mhm.
Stuart, I think I know. We'll talk about it when cinematography comes, but I have a hunch that if Brock got a vote, a pick might be the one you're picking for cinematography. But I'm gonna wait till we get there.
Yeah.
Little teaser
Mhm.
later. Here is animated short.
Animated short. I did watch most of them actually, and I think there's 3 that are considered in the running.
I agree. The butterfly one is a Holocaust one, so I thought that was a deadlock.
Always, yes. If you make something about the Holocaust, it always has a chance.
Right.
Retirement Plan has won a lot of animated short awards.
It's good. I liked it.
But Girl Who Cried Pearls is what I'm going with. It's
Yep,
stop
me too.
motion.
Yeah, it's
and
really
It
good.
just seems, as far as animation goes, to be the more impressive one.
I really liked it too.
35% of our entrants picked The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Butterfly was next at 19%.
But my favorite one of the year, if I get a vote, I would vote for The Three Sisters. That was a lot of fun. If you guys haven't seen that one, it's
did
really
see that one.
worthwhile.
I couldn't find it.
Hmm.
I saw the one with the bear in the tree.
That was
did not
fine.
dig it. Eh.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember seeing some making of that one. That kind of looks like a Tool video.
If they totally sold out. But these are always hard to carry. These are where it matters, though, because this is where you
Yay!
pull ahead or not, right?
Right.
Who won?
Girl Who Cried Pearls. Stuart and I got it right.
They haven't even revealed it yet on my stream, so that's how far behind I am.
I love how Elle Fanning's dress just goes right into the aisle.
Yeah, the
So
animation
we
on this
now
is kind of
have-
interesting.
22 people tied in first place right now. In 3 categories, 22 people are running 3 for 3.
Nicely
And
done.
Justin and I are running 3 for 3, right? Well, Justin, I'm not sure if you spoke up on that last category, but
No, I didn't see any of those, but
okay.
no, I did see a thing on how they made The Girl Who Cried Pearls, and it's kind of interesting. It is stop motion, but they use a lot of digital for the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it moves
The
with the
eyes.
fluidity of digital.
Mhm.
You know. But yeah, those shorts are the ones because so few see them, and that includes the Academy. Like that's a very small like bracket. I don't think many people get to see them. I know that they used to like package them all, and you could sometimes in major cities go see them in theaters, but they didn't release all of them online.
Hmm.
That's usually how people are going to see them. Let's face it.
So what do we think is up next? Best of
Probably best
Um,
song, judging by what they're playing.
Well,
the
usually
montage.
they may not
Oh.
because
No,
these
they're
are
doing
pop songs.
they're going to do vignettes of every Best Picture, right?
Okay. Well, there's
Mm.
that, and sometimes they have musical performances scattered throughout the night of the songs. Sometimes they put it all together. Sometimes they don't perform the songs. I'm not
They're
sure
doing
what.
2 songs this year. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, just 2.
Well, there's only 2 that have a chance of winning. So
Exactly.
that makes sense.
But they're doing the and poor Diane Warren. I watched that whole documentary about Diane Warren. She's been
You
nominated.
actually watched it. That's
I did.
great.
They watched 9 years in a row. She's nominated for an Oscar, and some of the bigger songs of hers are in bad movies, which is why she lost, like
Sure.
Armageddon, whatever. But
I had the time of my life.
so she has
Hot
been
take.
killing it. But
Yeah.
9 years in a row, she's going to lose again this year.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but making a song about yourself, you shouldn't win. I'm sorry, that's no. You definitely should not. Like, it's so hard to be Diane Warren. No, we don't need this. We don't need this movie. We don't need this song.
So the song is in the movie briefly, but enough to get her the nomination. So
Are we doing song? Because I think that the shocker is that the Wicked songs that they wrote specifically for the screen didn't get in there.
It's
We
not a
didn't
shocker,
I
like
mean,
it.
Stuart.
if you
We
heard
didn't
the
like
song,
them.
it wasn't
Yeah.
a shocker. I
They were
heard that
terrible.
song and I was like, that is
Yeah,
not
well,
happening.
I'm not sure that any of what's here. There's only a few that you would call hits. They're begging for. I was surprised that at least one of them didn't get in there. But yes, which one?
I liked the song from Sinners. I liked the song from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Correct.
Diane
And that's
Warren is an endless song hit maker that has made literally hundreds of songs I like. So I haven't
Yeah.
heard the new one, but I wouldn't be upset if she got an Oscar just as a lifetime achievement award, which some of these Oscars sometimes are.
Definitely.
funny you should say that. Randy Newman had like 17 nominations himself before he finally won. It was a terrible song. It was Monsters Inc., but he won it because you got to give Randy Newman an Oscar. And then the following year or two, I think with Toy Story, he won another one. Again, not the best Toy Story song. The other ones should have won. The one from Toy Story 2 with Jessie, Sarah McLachlan, she lost that one. And Toy Story, You Got a Friend in Me, lost because of the juggernaut Pocahontas. Colors of the
Oof.
Wind is just like an amazing song. But You Got a Friend in Me is like the theme of that movie.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna not hate that the La La Land song, City of Dreams or whatever it's called, beat the Moana song. The Moana song is so much better, much more integral to the movie. But the problem was that La La Land was nominated for Best Picture and Moana wasn't nominated for much else.
All right. So what's happening on stage right now? Is this Sinners? Is that
Yes,
what I'm
this
watching?
it did a montage for Best Picture and then it went right into the song.
Okay. I
There's
lied
Jack
to you.
O'Connell, who deserved to be nominated.
I think that doing the songs in the first 90 minutes of the broadcast is smart. And because the last hour or two, we just want them to get through the awards and get home. That's for
Mhm.
sure.
Oh, wait a minute. Were you talking about Jack O'Connell earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking you were talking about the priest from Wake Up Dead Man, who that would have been the one I would have.
Oh, he's really good too. What's his name?
So this is a commercial for Disney Cruises, right? This isn't part of the show.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. But those poor
It's
people
a couple
can't
of
watch
old
the
people
Oscars.
who are empty nesters who got to go on a Disney cruise. And what is this? The guy going to die? Is this on Golden Pond? Only it's on Disney Cruise.
Yeah, Disney cruises love having people die in their commercials. You know.
Final
Oh,
voyage.
of course, the grandkids there. There we go.
Mhm.
That
We're
guy looks a
obviously
little
not
like
watching
Martin
this at
Mull.
the same time. They don't look that old, for one
You
thing.
know, I think the subtext is Grandma and Grandpa are able to pay for this.
I
Oh,
think
wait,
so
they
too.
just become.
Let's see. I think the Oscars are back. We're seeing like a montage of Timothy Chalamet the Marty
Marty
Supreme. I am not a Safdie guy. Having now seen 3 of their films, this one, Uncut Gems, Good Time, not my vibe, not my jam. Do not like this style of filmmaking at all. So no, not
it's
my
muddled.
thing.
It's a muddled movie. It has some great performances, but why do they keep hiring non-actors to play big parts in their movies? I don't get it. There's plenty of actors who could have played Kevin O'Leary's part. Why was it Kevin O'Leary? Doesn't make any sense to me.
And for a refreshing other side, it's my favorite film of the year. And I hope it wins the casting award for that reason. Because it dares to put Fran Drescher and the Shark Tank guy and Tyler, the creator, together.
Okay, but the Shark Tank guy is not an actor. Fran Drescher is an actor, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying that if you want to talk about the movie that took the biggest casting risks, it was that movie.
There's so much I don't understand about the creative choices behind Marty Supreme. Like, why were they playing 80s music throughout it when it was a 50s film and everybody's talking like it's the 2020s? The dialogue was not period appropriate. The music was not period appropriate. The movie was... I just don't like their types of films of let's watch an unlikable person dig themselves into a bigger hole. That just seems to be their movies. Okay, got it. First time.
Yeah, I would say that is definitely what they do. But I would also say that there's no
filmmakers... They just had Lawnmower Man on.
They did.
So,
is this editing?
No,
it's about AI and visual effects in films.
I see 2001.
Hey, they used the Death Star blowing up, the original version, not the super special edition.
You mean the version that's going to be in theaters next year?
Oh,
that's right. The version that you and I
I'm
grew
like
up
30
with.
seconds behind you guys.
what was that app? It was a studio back thing. I don't know. It's dead now, but like their whole plan was to do like short form videos where you'd watch it on your phone, like in land or
awful. They
portrait
did that
mode.
Fugitive. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. It was awful. I can't remember what it was
Like
called.
Qui or Q or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it's a Quibi. Yeah, Quibi. Yeah.
I think we're doing hair and makeup because the way Conan introduced Anna Hathaway and Anna Wintour here as people who've had haircuts in their life.
This one's an easy one.
It has to
right?
be costumes, right? Because Anna Wintour is a
Yeah,
fashion person. Yeah.
Either way, Frankenstein's winning.
Then I agree.
There's no beating it. In fact, there's no contest really.
But Gahuo, I'm mispronouncing that one. The Japanese
It's
movie.
costuming.
That was
You actually
fantastic.
watched all 3 hours of that?
Yes, I watched every movie that's nominated this year.
Okay.
It was really, really good.
Which
I
one
mean,
was
I
the
don't doubt
3-hour
it.
one?
It's just that's definitely one that you missed. Kakuko for
Yeah.
best makeup, a 3-hour Japanese movie about
Great
like,
makeup, great costumes. Really, really
Yeah.
well done movie. I liked it a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
that would
our
be hard to get
listeners
to.
have picked Frankenstein for best costumes at 56%. Sinners was second with only 27%. I'd be happy with either one of them winning, honestly. They were
Sure.
both
I mean,
really
good.
they're all good. It's not like anyone here sucked. But Frankenstein they were special, I thought. The way that they were able to look at bodily process and actually put it into the costumes, that she sometimes looked like she had fashionable blood splatter on her. Yeah, those costumes were great.
This will be able to tell us early, though, if Marty Supreme's really going to sweep. Because if Marty Supreme takes this, it's got everything.
What are you talking about?
What do you-
Marty
no, it
Supreme will
won't.
win nothing.
Nothing. It's going to be a big old goose egg. Maybe there's talk about it winning cinematography or editing, but not going to win.
I would love for it to win. I mean, again, my favorite movie of the year. Chalamet might pull it out. Other than that, I can't see it winning anything.
Let's see. Here we go.
Yep, there
I
we
mean,
go.
it's
So
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
still no surprises.
Frankenstein did win?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not breaking any news here,
Oh,
but
sorry.
Anne Hathaway is still hot.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing Devil Wear Prada too.
She's also in
Marjorie's
some
mad
other-
we're not doing the retrospective. She loves that first movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie, yeah.
enjoyable, yeah. I wouldn't be opposed.
Is there a need for a sequel? No.
Yeah.
The story was over.
She's also in some weird horror movie coming up before then, where she's playing like a pop star that's going to black magic to have a comeback.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's Madonna's biopic, baby.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Or trying to ape off the substance somewhat.
Yeah, so it was about a woman and her costume designer, and the costume designer, like, they made it imply that she does something supernatural. Maybe it's just she makes, Lady Gaga clothes. I don't know.
Right.
It looked like a horror movie.
Here's your steak dress. Wear it with pride.
Anyway, yeah. So far, hey, I'm doing much better than most years. Yeah. By this point, I usually have lost at least 2. But Arnie, you're of the impression that Marty Supreme is some front runner?
I was. I absolutely was.
I no, I feel like it's the movie that won't get anything, and it makes me sad. I wish. No, there's nobody better than the Safdie brothers to create energy on film. There's no people that make me laugh harder. Their stuff is funny and their stuff is furious, and I love the risks that they take. It's incredible filmmaking. I love them.
I'll agree that Uncut Gems almost gave me a panic attack. The other two I've been less enamored with.
Yeah, Uncut Gems is the only one I've seen, but yeah, that one.
That's the only one I liked of the 3. I didn't hate Marty Supreme. I just didn't understand what it's such a jumbled movie.
It's a movie about New York. For me, it's about what it takes to survive in a terrible place. Usually that's the way I would frame their movies. How do I survive this nightmare? And the nightmare being New York City.
Yeah.
No, they're just cranking out a couple here.
I mean, this has to win. Frankenstein has to win this.
Is this makeup and hair?
Yeah.
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 The Como was
amazing.
great, though. Really. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to review it on the show. I really liked it. But Sinners also had some really good makeup.
Sure. I mean, again, it's not like these are bad. The hairpiece that The Rock wore, very good. But it's Frankenstein's to lose. I don't know.
The Ugly Stepsister was a lot of fun, by the way. I had a great time with that movie. It's very dark humor, and also really gross stuff. Really good movie.
Yeah,
guys
it
like
is about
Frankenstein?
Cinderella from the Ugly Stepsister point of view.
Frankenstein
again.
got it.
Yeah, it's about another take on Cinderella. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like a really obscure, dark, funny movie.
It's on Shudder. If people have a subscription to that, that's where I saw it.
11 hours each day.
Wow. Why don't you just keep it on all night then? Just keep it on for a couple of days.
I will say it's surprising how the big studio like summer movies didn't get in with visual effects and makeup and hair and all of that. Like I'm stunned that like, Superman. I'm sorry, my vote for best production design is Fantastic Four. That should not only have been nominated, it should have won. It's devastating to me that that's not even in there. But for some reason, big studio superhero stuff and all of that, just no love this year.
Do they usually get love besides sound and visuals?
Yeah, well, they would at least get that, right? None.
Jurassic Park got a nomination this year.
That's the only one
Yeah,
for special effects, which it will lose.
it will definitely lose.
I think this guy dropped an F-bomb or something there.
He
Give him a
did.
quick mute.
Oh,
Just so people know, our listeners who gave Frankenstein 71%, a landslide pick for who was going to win hair and makeup for this one. And yes, very well deserved.
Yeah. I mean, they have a full body suit, right? I mean, of innards. Like they're just, yes. Guillermo del Toro is, again, another one that his to lose. Technically, he's going to win. He's going to beat your film.
costing. Well, okay. There's a whole bunch of people there in those audience shots I didn't even recognize. That was weird. So, Justin, what do you have to drink tonight? What's your drink of choice tonight?
Good old water.
Good old water. I got myself some Glenfiddich 14. Not a sponsor. So I'm going to crack that open.
Because we have no sponsors or ads thanks to our supporters. So just a shout out right now to all of our supporters, donors, and patrons who allow us to say, I've got a bottle of Dasani and it tastes like shit because Dasani's not paying us.
There you go. So there's what we call a segue in the business, folks. Well done.
I don't have a drink. Am I supposed to have a drink?
Well, no,
What
it's
do
the
you do when you
Oscars.
get a
I always
dry
have
Coke
bourbon or
Road?
scotch when I watch the Oscars, since I've been legal to drink, of course. Just be very clear about that. Not
Yeah, a
underage
couple of years
drinking.
ago. Yeah.
Yes.
All 5 years of your legal drinking ageness.
That's some good scotch. Scotchy scotch.
Why are we celebrating Burger King like it's...
The
I
question
know
is, why
this
haven't
is a
we
little
celebrated Burger
bit
King
much.
before?
Like, I mean,
love
Burger
Burger
King is fine, but I don't know that it deserves this kind of memorializing.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's
love going to
weird.
Burger King.
Because Arnie, you and I grew up in a town that was not Burger King forward. It was Hardee's. And there was one Burger King, and I never went to it. I never had a Burger King throughout all my childhood.
Mm.
And even to this day, I can't imagine going or why I would.
The Whopper. It's the home
Every
of the...
so often, I like a Whopper. Their fries are
Ugh.
crap. Their onion rings are crap. Their drinks are Coke. But the Whopper is kind of tasty once a year.
Mhm. And you can even get the Whopper Junior. You don't even have to like go all crazy and get the big old one.
Mm.
Just-
We went to Burger King with my son recently, and they have a SpongeBob thing. It was like a Krabby Patty thing. So we tried that, and it was a Krabby Patty Whopper. It was delicious. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I am always a sucker for people, whoever's job it is. It should have been my job in life, is to be the person that has to like get the marketing tie-in and think about how it's going to be turned into food. How do we take this property and turn it into a candy bar or a soda or something like that? I'm always fascinated by that.
This is very clever. They have one person from each of the casting nominees on stage. That's a really smart idea.
casting, everyone is saying Sinners. I don't see
Yeah.
how it's not. Again, my vote would be for Marty Supreme because, again, what weird casting. Sinners, just, yeah, great. Get great actors and put them in a movie. Not hard, if you can.
Paul Mescal also. Love Paul Mescal in After Sun a couple of years ago. He was really, really good in that. And he was really
Is he
great
on
in Hamnet.
stage?
Yeah, right now.
He got robbed, man.
Yeah.
He should be in the best supporting
I
actor.
agree.
I'm actually furious about
He's
it.
really good. So yeah, so Stuart, what we're seeing now is one cast member from each of the nominated movies is talking about the casting in their movies. So Gwyneth Paltrow is going to talk about Marty Supreme.
Mhm. I see Mescal now. Yeah, he came to acting late too. Apparently, he's just like a footballer or something. He's some jock. that
Have you
didn't even
seen?
study the craft?
Did you see After Sun? That's how I discovered him. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen. Yeah, probably
Heartbreaking performance. I like those earrings.
What's going on?
On
here?
which
Gwyneth
person?
is fluffing a casting director?
I don't. It's like basically Justin. That's what they're doing. I wonder if that's the necklace from Marty Supreme that Gwyneth Paltrow is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. This is going on a long time.
Yeah.
I like how they gave Gwyneth a white microphone, not a black one, against her dress.
Mm.
Matching.
It's so amazing. So people were talking about how this actress should have got nominated for One Battle After Another. Is she nominated, actually? I'm sorry. Maybe she is.
Who is it?
Is she the daughter?
I think she's the daughter, yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. What's her name? You know what? They screwed up. Is the way I would assess that is that her name is Chase Infinity, millennial. Can you imagine that? Or probably even a zennial at
The
this point.
Zoomer.
Yes,
Yeah.
Zoomer. But yes, they screwed up. She's a supporting actress in that movie, and they put her in the actress category. So
Mm.
I think she could have been competitive. They would have knocked one of the sentimental value people out to give her a space. But yeah, she had to go up against Teyana Taylor, and she still has
Yeah.
to go up against her own film. Yes, she's very good in the film. She deserves notice. Too new, right?
Yeah.
She just didn't have the name recognition for people to say she's got to get in there. Plus that name, right? Chase Infinity.
Well, they gave it to what's her name for Precious, the best supporting actress that year. Monique, yeah. So
Yeah.
Monique's, that's a fun name too. She
Yeah,
was
Cher.
amazing in that movie.
For Precious, based on the hit novel.
Yeah, it's not
Yes.
Precious, based
Right.
on the book by Sapphire.
It's not,
whatever.
yeah. Sorry,
Such
guys.
an annoying
It's the full.
title.
That's like Birdman is the whatever of
Mhm.
genius, whatever that was.
Who even remembers?
I
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
Or Borat, the incredibly long title afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm never going to stop being amazed that Secret Agent is getting the love that it did. But starting with the title, like I thought it would be a movie about secret agents.
Right?
I really thought it was going to be a spy movie. And boy, did they pull that rug. It took me like half the movie before I realized, oh, he's never turning into a spy. Okay.
I
this
was
is just
hoping he'd be a
metaphor.
freaking spy too. I'm like, I was disappointed. I want his
I don't
bow tie to be a
understand that
camera
movie.
or something,
Yeah, there was a lot of choices made in that movie that are weird. I mean, it's not a bad movie. Don't get me wrong. There's no bad movie nominated, but that's the one I just did not understand. I don't know what's there. I don't know why anyone would say that's the best film of the year.
For a broadcast, it's always so concerned about time. Like I feel like we're really milking the casting director
Yeah.
category.
It's the first time for casting.
Yeah, we've never seen this before, and
okay.
yeah, these actors, people like to see stars, and so it's an
Sure.
opportunity for stars to get out there and
It's
Yeah.
also early in the broadcast, right? It's an hour in. It's not doing this late. Like that year when they celebrate like the 80th anniversary or the 90th anniversary of the Oscars and all these former winners are on stage. We're like, TikTok, come on. Because, Louis Gossett Jr. was on there. And it's really great to see all these older actors, but you're like, it's late.
Wrap it up. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
it's Sinners.
One
I think
One
she said
battle
one
after
battle
another.
Oh, I'm down one now.
Whoa, one battle after
Well,
another. I
I
did not
mean,
see that
again,
coming.
how hard is that? We need someone in our
She
movie.
found the best
Leonardo
flannels.
DiCaprio. What a genius, right?
And-
I mean, okay.
Our listeners picked Sinners. It was a landslide with 54%.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys, I picked in my pool Sinners, but if Brock got a vote, he voted for one battle after another. So again, if I went with what I wanted versus what I thought was going to win, I'd be a full house right now.
I'll be honest. I don't know how you vote for that. Are you saying that every performance in it is top notch? Are you saying that they were lucky to get the people that they
The right
had?
people.
I mean, do you know the
Combination.
story about who was up and then they were replaced last minute? I mean, I don't know how you pick a best casting. It's a weird award to me.
Yeah, by proxy, you're selecting the best cast.
Yes. And by the
Right.
way, the director has a lot of say on that,
Yeah.
That's true. I think it's way how all these pieces, they work together in a unique way. And there's a couple of people we're not really familiar with, plus some real veterans, and everybody had their A game. Like that movie, there's not a bad performance in that movie at all. Not that there's a bad performance in Sinners, of course, but you know what I'm saying? Like there's that movie was it felt lived in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't have the movies are right to be singled out. I think we have a good crop of movies this year.
Agreed.
And I mean, you got DiCaprio, you got Del Toro, you got Sean Penn. That's some big hitters there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
a
like
cast.
Stuart said, I mean, getting Leo, okay, that you wrote a big check, he's going to be good, but Sean Penn was transcendent in that film.
Yeah,
I mean,
Agreed.
again, it's not just getting the names, it's getting the names who can do the role. And I feel like DiCaprio was fine in it. I liked the movie overall, but Sean Penn was frickin' amazing.
Great villain.
I just think that Sean Penn, coming from where he started, another Burger King? What am I missing?
I think they're officially relaunching the old logo, is all they're trying to do.
So I'm going to confess something. I've had about, I got to guess, maybe a dozen Whoppers in the past 2 years. My son and I we go to Indiana to go to vintage gaming stores to pick up some vintage video games that go every other month or so, average. And he's in a big Whopper phase. So we always, as part of this, we go to get Whoppers, And so I've had a lot of Whoppers the past 2 years. And I got to tell you, like returning to Burger King after all these years, I'm enjoying my Whopper. And you know what? You can have it your way. You honestly can. And he tries different combinations. I just go for the old-fashioned way.
That's what I was going to ask you. Are you just going old-fashioned, or
Oh, I
they
love
have
it.
some
I love
crazy stuff going on over
They
there now?
do, but you can put cheese and bacon on it, which is great. I usually go for the cheese. But honestly, the Whopper is time-tested, right? Like a Big
Mhm.
Mac. Honestly, I prefer a Whopper to a Big Mac. Big Mac is good, but I prefer the Whoppers. Just
Yeah, they're
personally.
different ball games. Different
Yeah.
ball games.
I
Right?
mean, honestly, a Big Mac can really hit the spot. It's
yeah.
So I don't
mean,
have a complaint.
The toppings on the Whopper is what makes it. Like some days I have a Whopper, I'm like, I could have done without the beef patty here, like just the tomato and mayo and crisp lettuce.
I don't know
And
why
then
they
just get
call it
like-
hamburger helper. It does fine just by itself.
Yeah. I had a chance yesterday to quote one of my favorite lines in The Fugitive, because yesterday was the day they dye the Chicago River green.
Mm.
And as I mentioned on our show of The Fugitive, which you can find in the Now Playing archives, I said, the funny line is, if they can dye this river green once a year, how come they can't dye it blue the other 364 days of the year? It's hinky.
All right,
Love
this
that.
thing needs a walk, so I'll be right back. Hold on.
And by
All
that
right, you
thing, he
would interrupt my
means,
show.
okay, maybe his dog. We're not going to go blue. Stuart unzips his pants. This thing needs a walk. Ah.
Frank Drebin's it. Just
You
leaves
know
his
what?
mic
I
on.
just went blue anyway. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I have to say though, I took quite a few years off with fast food, but when you have kids, McDonald's always is their pick. So, but I don't really do a lot of fast food, but this is kind of like a treat we get,
Yeah.
as part of the whole experience. He gets to pick where we're going, and we found some incredibly great games for both he and I, and we're going to a big convention next month. Like it's really become a really great hobby for him and for me to go back into video gaming. It's been quite some time. I don't know about you, but I'm loving the Smash Brothers is fantastic. Do you play the Smash Brothers there, Justin?
I haven't. My son is super duper into it, and we just need to get together and do it. But
So much fun. So
Yeah.
much fun. He kicks my butt, but I'm doing much better every time. And if I played it more, I'd probably be okay. But
for a while there, he was into the what was the other fighting game? It was like DC Warner Brothers based stuff.
it's called Multiverse.
Yep.
So how many awards are we in? I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, 6, according to the score sheet I'm updating to see who's winning our pool.
Okay. I'm 5 for 6.
He's in London.
Benicio del Toro. Never heard it said like that before. An Italian pronouncing a Hispanic name. Del Toro.
Yeah, that's funny.
Who is that guy?
He's the announcer for the show tonight.
No,
I think Nick Offerman did it last year, right? Or 2 years ago?
maybe.
Somebody's
weird that
asking
he's
in the
not-
chat, Stuart, which one did you miss? Which one didn't you guess?
The casting, I thought Sinners had that one. But
Ah, Kumail Nanjiani. We're going to be talking about him with the Obi-Wan TV series in a couple of weeks.
briefly. I mean,
He's
don't
in it more
set
than we
people
talk
up for
about him
thinking
in
he's
it.
an important part of that show.
I wonder if he's going to be in Doomsday with the Eternals.
What
He's
will
not.
they
He
do
said
with the
that he's
Eternals?
sitting by the phone waiting to hear when his contract will be called upon to do something for Marvel again, but it hasn't. The phone has not rung for the Eternals yet.
Yeah.
Live action short film, Stuart.
Oh, live action short film. I saw a couple of them. I think the French one about kissing was the one I would go with.
So that's the one I would have picked if Brock gets a vote, but I think the Singers is going to win. That one's just a winner.
It's one of those two. Those are the
It's
two
a
that
winner.
they're the ones that look the best. They're the most professional. The fact that Julianne Moore and Isabella Huppert produced this is a way that celebrities win Oscars now.
Yes.
Like Riz Ahmed is an Oscar winner because he made a short.
Kobe Bryant is
Yeah,
an
well,
Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Is this live action short?
Yes.
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 A Friend
But
of
I'm-
Dorothy is the one our listeners have picked with 38%.
Which is a great movie. Loved
I
it.
haven't seen that one.
Really
Yeah.
good. I also liked the
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen's period movie was really funny. Like they actually took that one joke premise and they milked it. It was funny. Oscar winner? No, but I'm really glad I got a chance to watch that. I would never have seen it otherwise.
Yeah, it felt more like a skit, but I'm gonna go with two people exchanging saliva.
Great movie. If that wins, I'm happy to be wrong. Butcher Stain was fine. It was fine. Didn't love it. Friend of Dorothy. I mean, that actress is really great. The Singers was such a fun thing to watch. And
It's
had
a
a great
good-looking film
button
too.
joke.
Again, I rate the live action short mostly is about how close to a real professional shoot does this look like, and only
It
two
is a
pass that
tie.
bar. For what?
It's
Singers
not
and
joking. It is
people?
literally a tie.
Okay, this happened. The year Streisand won, someone else won too.
Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah.
The Singers
Yeah.
got one, so I think somebody with a mustache is going up.
They're waiting to say the other one?
Yes, they're
Yeah.
going to give everyone a chance to have their thing.
Oh my God.
Isn't that great? And Kunal just like said, here's what we're going to do. So they must have gave the presenters like a primer of what to do in the case of a tie.
Mm. Yeah, not everyone reads their script though.
Right?
A lot of them just show up drunk and say Adele Nazim, you know.
So how the hell do I score this for a bracket?
They both win.
Well, but
Okay.
yes, if people like didn't get either one of them, that's yes.
So if
but
either
yes,
one picked,
then you're in it. Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't predict a tie. That would then you automatically win the Oscar pool. If you
Yeah.
predicted that these two films would tie, you're the winner.
that wasn't even an
no
option.
film.
It was a multiple choice, and they couldn't select more than one. So
Right. So if they've got either one of them, they get the point.
I want to know if I'm right. It's got to be two people exchanging saliva, right? Those are the two films.
I would have to think so. Let's find out. We're going to find out right now. Kunal is not at the microphone yet. Now he's walking towards the microphone.
two people exchanging saliva. Was
There
the
it is.
second one. Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, that's amazing. I got both my will win and should win.
Mhm.
How fun is that?
Yeah. Well, again, those
Oh.
were clearly just
Yes.
judged on the basis of technical prowess, you know, because these are emerging filmmakers in a lot of cases. These are people that have not had the opportunity to make a large format film. And so it's a student film award almost. Those two deserve it. They were the most professional and they were interesting, you know?
Yeah. The guy with the glasses kind of looks like the stop motion puppet from The Girl Who Cried Pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they cut off his mic.
Oh, he gets to speak. Oh, yeah. He's just now. That's how far behind I am. He's still speaking.
Oh,
There it is.
What do you think about Camille being host sometime?
I'll be
You
wonderful.
know, I
He's
saw
li-
him live recently. He came to Dallas and did a live stand-up show, and it was rather funny. I gotta say, he was amusing. He held my entertainment. A lot of it was stuff I'd already heard because he talked about his post-Eternals depression, and that kind of made headlines when he talked about it on some podcast. So I felt like I was hearing a lot of the same jokes again. But he was funny and entertaining. I'd be good with him hosting.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. He's
I was
great.
trying to think of people who haven't done it that probably could.
I think Kristen Bell is probably going to be teed up for it eventually. She's quite good at it.
Is she
And
in movies though? You really want someone to have like a little bit of a movie presence.
well, David Letterman hosted it to Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, David
Kimmel's
did it
not-
once.
right,
never
but Jimmy
again.
Kimmel.
And hey, David was in Cabin Boy.
Yeah, it's true, I
Yeah.
guess. And
Uma,
Conan
Oprah,
O'Brien's not a movie
Uma,
guy either.
Oprah. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel hosted. Yeah, I guess that. Yes, he's definitely not.
Many
in
times,
movies.
actually. So
Yeah, yeah. I guess it doesn't.
So who are
matter.
the two winners? Was it the Singers who won first?
Yes.
The singers and two people exchanging saliva.
So it is best supporting actors up because Kieran
Yeah.
Culkin's coming out.
Ah, yes.
Really weird they're not doing the male for the female, female for the male.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually did that.
Well, you don't. They know that no one's nominated in the same category because you could get it 2 years in a row, right? You wouldn't want to be up there nominating yourself as one of the people, so that's
you
usually
guys
why they switch
see-
it.
Earlier in the week, somebody was interviewing Macaulay Culkin at Paris Fashion Week and asked if he was going to hang out with his brother. And he's like, I had no idea my brother was here. So I'm going to give him a call and see if we're still friends.
Mm-hmm. No, it's Fashion Week. I didn't even know that part.
It's always Fashion Week somewhere. Whenever I went to New York for Toy Fair, it was Fashion Week there. I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but that's in February. So now you're telling me it's Fashion Week in March. I'm like, all right, must be Fashion Week someplace.
That's always Fashion Week somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock
In
somewhere.
theory, any of them could win, with the exception. I don't think Benicio has a shot.
Well,
Any of them could. Lindo and Skarsgård have a better shot.
I love Skarsgård.
I'll
in
say
that
this:
movie.
we're 7 categories in. We have nobody with a perfect score so far in our in our pool. We have
As it should be.
4 people who are 5 for 7, and that includes either or on the tie.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Penn. Again, it seemed like the obvious choice, and then it got interesting as awards were handed out. And Stallone, that wouldn't make me upset. I mean, he's well deserved. Lindo.
Sean Penn did
Stellan.
show up. He was great, though. He was. I would have liked Elordi if I could have picked, but Sean Penn was so good in that movie.
All right, Sean Penn just won,
Oh wait, it just said Sean Penn couldn't be there this evening.
but he won the award.
Yes.
Mm.
Maybe he had something else going.
Stellan's
Okay.
like, I'm here.
And as for who our listeners picked for best supporting actor, Sean Penn was who they picked 35%.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an overwhelming title.
To
Total.
name some people that aren't here that were mentioned, Paul Mescal being, I think, the most egregious nomination. He should have been in the top 5. People wanted Adam Sandler for that George Clooney movie.
Oh, come on.
Mark Hamill, believe it or not, for The Life of Chuck, had some buzz behind him.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was good, but I can't imagine
Yeah.
nominating him for that.
Agreed.
Yeah. I would have gone with the priest for Wake Up Dead Man as well, but regardless.
Okay, my math was a little off. I just fixed it. I actually had put the Amy Madigan as winning Best Supporting Actor. So we now have 4 people tied with 6 correct answers out of, we've got, 7 categories?
8.
8. So 6 out of 8. Okay, so it didn't change anything.
Mhm.
Jersey jokes. So what do we know what's next? Did they say what the
Usually
next
this is the stretch where a lot of things happen. Usually someone gets a tribute. We got to do the dead people, more songs, more highlight. There's usually a lot of filler in this part. The president of the academy will come out and talk about how wonderful a year it was. Filler. Expect a lot of filler. Best sound, you could. What I'm telling you, folks, is if you're hungry, go make a sandwich. Make a big one. Make 5. You got time.
I don't know about this relaunch of Malcolm in the Middle.
They got Bryan Cranston back. I thought that was a
Yeah.
get.
They got everybody back.
They didn't get Dewey. Dewey has retired from acting, and he is not returning to the show.
Did they recast him? Or
They did
is-
recast Dewey, yes.
Okay, I was gonna say there's a goofy looking Dewey character. But...
This I don't know who subscribed to our In Focus newsletter, but last week for what we're watching, I gave Scrubs reunion here a glowing review. It has all the magic, all the humor, all the heart of the original Scrubs run. Could not be happier with that.
No, that's good to hear. I was a little scared seeing it. I'm like, Don't ruin a good memory. But
Yeah, I'm the same way. And Zach Braff has gone a little off the deep end in certain regards with his directing and his view of himself and his self-importance, but he still plays JD really well.
good. Now maybe they can stop with the T-Mobile commercials.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've known that he's been doing. I haven't thought about Zach Braff since Garden State.
He kickstarted something and he directed, I think, one or
Yeah,
two
I
more
remember that.
movies.
Yeah,
And he
no, I'm
was
sure he
dating
did.
Florence Pugh for a while.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he fumbled her, right?
Well, he was like double her age. It was like
Yeah.
almost a creepy level of.
There's a rumor going around Hollywood that because it was on a podcast with Jenny Slate, and they were talking about there's a pretty famous actor who is publicly dating an AI and like showing people on their phone and like being way too serious about it. And of course the internet started guessing and people are like, oh, maybe it's Zach Braff. And they, you know how the internet does, they post their receipts, and so they decided it was Zach Braff, but then people start saying, oh, he went from Florence to the Machine.
It's a long way around for that joke, but you know.
You know, Casablanca.
What are we doing?
Killing
A
time.
very timely Casablanca parody.
Oh, okay, I see this now. Sterling K. Brown.
Gin
Oh,
is
Sam.
not spelled Gyn, closed caption, folks.
I love Shirley K. Brown. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he is a good actor. I haven't, you know, it's kind of like still waiting for him to get a good meaty part, but
I watched the first season, I should say, of his Paradise show, but
yeah,
we didn't like the way it ended, so we're not going to watch season 2.
I could take or leave it. Yeah, it was okay.
It was fine. Martin was
Screenwriting
great.
is up. Which screenwriting? I'm always confused about which screenwriting.
Both.
Is it Sinners or One Battle After Another?
Mm.
It's pretty locked up.
Oh, they got Robert Downey Jr. here. Who got replaced by him when he signed on for Doomsday? I was just reading about a movie that Robert Downey Jr. was supposed to star in and got replaced because he then went to do Doomsday.
Downey is wearing green a la Doctor Doom.
Yeah. I'm not sure. What you're
I'm
talking
sorry,
about,
Arnie. Are you saying that he had someone fired from Doom or someone left because he was on the movie?
Somebody got a job because he quit the movie he was supposed to
Another.
make.
Oh, you were saying what movie did he leave?
Yeah.
Oh, how would I know? Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he won an Oscar. He can do whatever he wants, right? Sure, he's
Mhm.
offered a million parts.
Kochek.
Tell me
If you're
when
wondering
they,
if it's
when they
live or
say
not.
which one is adapted or original, because I'm way behind you guys.
I think this is adapted.
Adapted.
It's Begonia's
Adapted's
the first one.
weird, yeah, because like Wake Up Dead Man would have been for adapted because it's any sequel is now considered an adapted work.
Stuart, who do you have for adapted screenplay?
How
One
many
Battle After
sequels
Another.
have been nominated for an Oscar for script?
I don't know these things.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I think that's got to be a really low number.
Well,
Um,
Hamlet
maybe.
might be the most adapted.
Maybe Godfather, Lord of the Rings.
But that would be adapted anyway.
That's what we're talking about, right? Adapted?
But they're adapted from novels. Whereas I'm saying something original like Knives Out, still, if you make a sequel to an original project, still considered adapted.
I see. Because there's characters in it from another movie.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, One Battle After Another, there's no beating it. But I suppose Hamlet could slip in there, but probably not.
Our listeners have picked for this one, One Battle After Another, landslide 58%.
Yeah. Thomas Pynchon is a tough one to adapt too. I don't know if you guys have ever read his work, but he's kind of what came after the Beat Poets. His stuff is really stream of consciousness and just nutty, just weird, digressive and weird and surrealistic. And anybody that tries, there's so many of his books that can't make it to the screen because they're too hard. So the fact that anyone was able to wrestle his work and make it into something coherent, I think, deserves an award at that. You wouldn't know, I don't think, that much of the Thomas Pynchon work is in One Battle After Another.
I've never seen people, or can't remember the last time, if it happened, where people stood and applauded for best adapted screenplay. That's amazing.
It's because it's Paul Thomas Anderson, because this man has not won, and the sense is that this is his year, right? And that he's due.
For sure.
Is he married to Maya Rudolph?
I'm on him. Believe it or not, I know people love him. I usually find all his movies interesting. I like about half of them, and there's about half I don't like.
That's fair.
Well, I think it'd be a really good conversation to watch those and discuss them on the show.
Yeah, well, we've already screwed that pooch because we did Boogie Nights already, so we can't do a retrospective.
Well. Oh, well.
But all right, so that's the question. If you could do one for the show, which one would you do? I would probably do Phantom Thread. That's my favorite one of his.
It's a very good movie. I don't know. I need a list of all his movies in front of me to really know. I mean,
I believe somebody is going to pledge for us to do There Will Be Blood very soon.
Yes, There Will Be Blood.
If I were to pick one, just because I haven't seen it and I've wanted to for years, I would pick Magnolia.
Oh, I've seen that. I watched it in the theater, but I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, I would want to. I saw that movie before I went to LA, and I think it would mean something now to watch it, having a reference of where that neighborhood was. I was really mixed on that movie. Magnolia's your favorite? Over Boogie Nights?
Me?
Yeah.
I said I've never seen Magnolia.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was your vote. That was the one you want to cover. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Caught up. Gotcha. Magnolia. Yeah. Interesting movie. A lot of bold swings in it.
A lot of frogs.
Musical, falling frogs. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd probably just go Boogie Nights.
Nah.
It's a classic.
As his best film?
Yeah.
It's clearly the most, I think, the easy. That's where I would tell people to start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is best screenplay not adapted?
Right. Original screenplay, yeah.
Original.
Sinners, there's, I suppose, an outside chance that sentimental value could slip in there. I would probably be inclined for Blue Moon, but Marty Supreme is not really a writing success in my mind as much as it is a directing. It was just an accident. The political thing about that movie is that man is Iranian, and he's going to, after the ceremony's over, he's going to go back to Iran, and he made that movie at an extreme personal cost. And so there might be a political sentiment to want to reward him. I thought the movie was okay. I didn't think it was great. But there's someone that really put their life on the line for art.
Yeah. I actually liked that movie, but I was also surprised it was nominated for screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
Our listeners picked Sinners landslide for original screenplay.
Oh, yeah.
75%.
It's really a bold, interesting script, and I don't see how it doesn't win. Plus, it's Sinners versus One Battle After Another for Best Picture, right?
Right.
So it makes sense that they split the screenwriting awards.
Absolutely agree.
But just to throw it out there, other things that people thought could have been Weapons, Sorry Baby. I really like Companion. I thought that script was good.
Companion was really, really good.
Mm-hmm. I would have put that in there. Black Bag, Soderbergh.
Sinners got it. Yep.
Sinners, yeah. Okay.
The Coogler.
I know where I'm going to fall off, and it's cinematography, and then it will just start cascading from there.
This is Ryan Coogler's first win.
I think so.
He's been nominated a lot, though.
Not a whole lot.
Well, Black Panther, right?
I don't know if he got nominated for Best Director for that. It was up for Best Picture.
But he was producing that. Didn't he produce that?
Okay, sure. Yes. So he was up for producer. I don't think any of the Rocky movies, Creed movies, did anything. And You know what? The station movie. I'm blanking on it.
A Fruitville
Michael B.
Station.
Jordan on the what's it called?
Fruitville Station.
Fruitvale. Yeah. That did not get anything Oscar nominated. I remember.
No, but it put both of them on the map. Is what it did.
No, I know, but you were asking about Oscars. I don't think that he's. Yeah, it'll be the next one, because he's in a really unique position. He could do anything he wants now. And I'm so interested to think about what Ryan Coogler will do next. He could do anything.
Judas and the Black Messiah, he co-produced. He also got one.
Co-produced.
Co-produced.
That one, him.
He has 5 total nominations, it says here.
Okay. Well, all right. I don't count those. I produced the movie. Like Michael Douglas has an Oscar for
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah.
I'm like, it's not your award, but it is technically if you produce a movie.
So he had 2 before. He was nominated for Best Picture for Judas and the Black Messiah, Best Song for Lift Me Up.
Best Picture?
Yeah. Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. He wrote the song, so he was nominated for that in 2022. Yep.
He wrote the song?
Apparently. And now this year he's up for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay. So he won he'll win at least one more, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
What do you mean one more?
Well, he can win director or best picture. You never know. He can win both.
He's not winning director.
I'm just saying he could.
There's almost no chance for director.
I agree with you.
Yes.
PTA is his year, and
there's no beating him.
There's no question.
And no PTA, what's Marty Supreme messed up, and people don't want to give him an award, but people want to give PTA.
Oh, for sure.
There's.
Yeah.
Don't bet against him.
And he's been around
Best
forever.
Picture, Sinners definitely could take Best Picture.
So the guy who here plays Havoc or whatever it's called on the Allstate commercials.
Yeah.
I was watching Highest to Lowest, which is the new Spike Lee movie, and I have definite opinions on that. And Denzel, of course, I watch everything Denzel does, literally.
I want to hear those opinions.
It was a remake of a movie.
I know, High and Low,
which I had not seen, but from the first hour of this movie frustrated me to no end. It was
really? Okay.
It was the shot selection was terrible. Everyone was sitting down and talking, and it was just like, what is Spike Lee doing? He's clearly going for something I'm not getting. It made Denzel Washington look like he's working so hard to make everything work. Then I read that the reason that was the case is apparently Spike was trying to emulate the original direction from the original movie as like a tribute.
It's a Kurosawa movie.
To Kurosawa.
Yeah.
And it didn't work for me.
Oh. I thought that was like the best Spike Lee movie I've seen in decades.
Okay. I disagree. I just really found that first hour very challenging. The way it ended also was surprising. I figured there was going to be a big twist with Jeffrey Wright that never came. So I'd never seen the original. I think now I'm going to go watch the original, and I'm sure I'm going to love it.
Yeah, it's very similar, but obviously one is about hip hop, and I take which one Akira Kurosawa did.
Yeah,
not the one about hip hop, right?
Yeah,
it's about women's shoes in the original.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to seeing that now because look, I like them both. I like Spike Lee. I like Denzel Washington. I just didn't get what the vibe he was going for. Didn't gel with me, and that's okay. I just thought it was a really strange choice for Spike Lee because Spike Lee
loved it when Denzel rapped. I was like, "Holy shit!" We've seen him do everything but that, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
The scene when he's talking to the guy in the jail was phenomenal. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
this is why I love Denzel Washington.
Yeah, he could have been up here. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad if he was up for Best Actor.
Denzel Washington, I just want him to have 50 of these. I just love this guy. I think he's great.
What was that Hulu ad for? You guys are probably seeing it now. They were playing Tears for Fears song in the background.
It was for the Robert Kennedy,
John
F. Kennedy Jr.'s bio thing they're doing.
Why? No one cared about him back then. I'm amazed.
It's been 30 years since he died.
Now that I've entered middle age, I'm amazed at the way people get turned into icons when they weren't in their day. Nobody cared about him. He was a joke. George Magazine, nobody cared about JFK Jr.
There were people that, I mean...
He was handsome. They did not care
that.
about what he had to offer the world.
Right.
He was not going to be the next president. He did not write an interesting book. He had. Now we have to have TV series about him. Amazing.
Well, he died in a tragic way, and
we
it's the
go.
Kennedy family,
There
and
you go.
it's been about 30 years since he died, maybe a little less, and it makes
And
sense.
he's a
now.
Kennedy who didn't murder anyone that we know of.
That you
Mm,
know of.
I don't know if you guys have heard the story about that flight. It was bad. He was being told not to take off. Like he wasn't checked out for that. He flew instrumentless over water where he was not supposed to.
Yeah. No,
He
yes.
killed
He
his
was
wife.
defiant. Yeah.
All right, I
okay.
should have said intentionally killed. I mean, like
Yeah,
murder.
Well,
Yes. He did not want to go down with the plane. I'm sure she did not want to go down with the plane. Yes.
Didn't the
And
family,
a tragedy.
her
I
family,
don't want to be immune to that. I'm not saying anything negative about him, other than it's so strange to me when I see like people turn into heroes when I don't know,
Yeah.
just weird.
but it's the whole Camelot thing, right?
I know there's something very specific about Kennedy that remains in the American conscience.
So we have had 10 categories revealed. We have 2 people with 9 out of 10 right.
wow,
I got 9 out of 10 right.
I did not.
I'm gonna. I can tell you. Can tell you where I'm gonna fall to. It's cinematography and actor. I picked ones that I know aren't going to win.
You guys are doing it wrong. I'm 10 for 0. I didn't pick any, so I just picked them right after.
Monday morning quarterbacking. So I got the best supporting actress wrong. Everything else I think I got right.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So I had back. Remember I mentioned to you, Robert Redford is going to be the last face on the memoriam.
Is that what they're doing right now?
They're doing the Rob Reiner tribute.
Oh, yeah. So it's
Billy
all just
Crystal.
about Robert Reiner.
Billy Crystal did the Robin Williams one, if you recall, about 10 years
Yeah.
ago now, maybe a little
Mhm.
longer. And he was good friends with Rob Reiner.
And of
Since-
course, you guys heard the conspiracy around this whole thing, right? As they've asked
No. And I
Billy
don't want to.
Crystal and they asked Meg Ryan to come back to talk about Rob Reiner. And then they asked Will Wheaton and they asked Jerry O'Connell to come back about Rob Reiner. And Corey Feldman was very butthurt because he was not included on the people asked to come back and talk about Rob Reiner.
Actually,
I thought you were
heard
going
that
to
he-
tell me something controversial.
yeah,
Okay.
actually I heard that he didn't really mind. Actually, he said, people are saying that. I said that. I didn't say that. I'm fine with it. That's what he said.
Yes, he said that after he said the other. Yes.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So it's not really a controversy. You're tongue in cheek.
I
And
love the
he
shirt
is-
thing. It's a great movie.
he's- The 3 of them are going around. There's a road show right now where they're doing
Stand by Me.
Stand By
retrospective.
Me Q&As with the 3
Yeah.
of them. And so it is kind of weird that they wouldn't say, all 3 of you, why don't you come? But
Mm-hmm.
Feldman, what he said before he said he didn't say it is that's because he was exposing the pedophiles and the pedophiles don't want him there.
Wow.
Oh, that's the okay conspiracy.
He's been doing that for 15, 20 years now.
Troubled man, very troubled man.
Billy
Rob
Crystal has
Reiner.
more hair now than he did in the 2000s.
Rob Reiner was really a talented guy with a great streak of films for a while
Such an
there.
eclectic style too. Like there was you couldn't nail down a Rob Reiner movie just based on how it looked or the vibe of it.
Kind of a
Like he
plus and a minus, right? I mean, that means he's kind of just a workman director, kind of like we've accused Ron Howard of being. But
I think of it
also,
exactly in the same way, actually.
I always go back to the critic joke of Laverne, Meathead, and Richie, the auteurs of our generation. But
Mhm. Yeah, they made competent, like decent, movies. There's no Rob Reiner movie that I adore, but
oh,
Well, When Harry
I
Met
mean,
Sally is one of my favorite
yeah,
movies ever.
When Harry Met
Princess
Sally.
Bride is
Princess
yeah.
Bride I've seen
Classic.
more times than I can count.
mm,
The
Mhm.
Sure Thing, I've
Probably
watched
some.
that so many times and love it.
The Sure Thing is so underrated because it is
Such a great
it is
movie.
a great road trip rom-com and does not get the love it deserves. I
Such
just
a
saw
funny
for the
movie.
first time Spinal Tap from beginning to end. That movie's
Oh,
great.
Spinal Tap is awesome.
did you watch Spinal Tap too?
I
Not
did.
yet. It's on tap. Marjorie watched it and said it wasn't very good though.
I'm sure it's not very good.
I'm sure it's not good
Oh,
either.
It's
haven't
not
seen it either.
bad. I mean, you're never gonna top the lightning in the bottle that the first one was, but
Of course.
for what they needed to do for a sequel, I think they did it right.
Plus, he'd every so often still just show up as an actor and stuff, which was always great. I mean, there would just be times where it's like, oh my God, Rob Reiner is just working on an episode of 30 Rock. Okay.
He was in the best friend in Sleepless in Seattle.
Yes. And he was in that Scorsese Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. It's amazing how they stopped Robert Reiner's at A Few Good Men. They didn't go on to other
North, yeah,
movies that weren't as successful.
Some people will go to American President. I've never seen.
I love
movie,
that. That's a great movie.
John
But,
Cusack, and there's the people from Sure Thing.
Oh, there's Fred Savage. And there's
no Feldman, right? Feldman wasn't
no
one of
Feldman.
them?
Kevin Pollak,
Feldman.
Kathy Bates, Demi Moore, Daphne
I'm now
Zuniga,
seeing what you guys are talking about. Okay.
Mandy Patinkin's up there, Carol Kane,
So Michael McKean.
Carrie Elwes, Michael McKean, and Christopher Guest, of course.
Christopher Guest is up there. I didn't see him.
Yeah.
He must be right next to Michael.
Oh, they're playing The Princess Bride. Oh, it's so great. Mark Knopfler's score on that is such a great. Oh, do I love The Princess Bride? Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. And that book is really good too, guys. Read the book. It's great.
Princess Bride I've always liked. It's just a nice, affable movie. I don't love it the way some people like you, Brock, love it, but
Love it.
it is
No.
just a really comforting film. And I really do, every so often I do find myself quoting it. The one line, of course, that word doesn't mean what you think it means is a good quote.
Inconceivable. Yeah.
But the one I always like is Billy Crystal, have fun storming the castle. I say
Yep.
that like kind of regularly when we're just like Marjorie's going grocery shopping. Have fun storming the castle. That's just a go-to line for
I
me.
do a lot of them. We actually put marriage as what brings us together today on our wedding booklet, their program, because it's appropriate. Because we love The
Whoa.
Princess Bride.
Fun fact:
Whoa.
I was in a production of Princess Bride as Prince Humperdinck as a child. They thought it was funny to cast like a 10-year-old. Everyone else was adults. I was the only
Oh.
child in the cast.
Really?
I read the book then, and it was before this movie ever came out. So I had an understanding and love for Princess Bride that the movie goes its own way with. I think
Yeah.
the problem is it's not that there's a problem with the movie; it's that it's not my Princess Bride. The book is
The book is
the
great.
thing. The book is the thing, and so I don't know.
Mm.
The movie's fine.
I feel that way about Neverending Story. I read the book Neverending
Oof.
Story before the movie,
No
and
one
I
thinks
thought the
that
book
movie's
was
good.
so good. And then I saw the movie, and I was like, "Ooh, this is not the book."
That movie is bad.
The American President, that's such a good movie, too.
Such a great movie.
We actually watched that not too long ago. It was probably on some station because of Reiner, but it was a good rewatch.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch A Few Good Men. We need to work that into
I'm
this.
waiting for my kids to be ready for it. I want to watch it with them.
I did not like that movie.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Oh, it pissed me off, particularly that ending. Oh, I'm so mad at that movie.
I have one huge complaint about it.
Mm.
Demi Moore.
Truth.
I think
Oh.
Demi Moore is not good in that movie, and she's outacted by everyone around her.
She can't handle the truth.
I'm so glad she didn't win last year. I know that people were rooting for her.
I agree.
I hated that movie, and I hated her in it.
It's just an overrated performance.
Yep. I forgot about Diane Keaton. I think Catherine O'Hara overshadowed that one for me.
Well, Diane Keaton is a force,
Yeah.
but
Are they
In any
doing
other
all
year,
the
she'd
dead
be like-
now? Is that what's happening? Oh,
They're
this is just
actually-
another tribute.
no. Well, they stopped the montage to give the amazing women who passed away. Diane Ladd. There's like 3 or 4 huge women deaths this year, so they
Okay.
are highlighting them and giving an excuse to really highlight Diane Keaton.
Oh,
And
sure.
they're gonna probably do again. I'm guessing Redford would be the last one because
Yeah,
everything
of
he
course.
did not only because on screen, but Sundance. So
Yeah, no, Redford definitely deserves
Oh my
his
God,
own
Redford.
stop. Yeah.
to celebrate,
Forget,
Yeah.
even if you don't like him as an actor, Sundance. Right?
Sundance,
All
right.
those independent films.
and
If you
great
ever loved an independent film, you probably saw it because of him.
because of him. So when he passed away, to honor him, I watched my favorite movie, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I will plug that movie to the end of time. It's underwatched by a few generations now. You all got to see it. It's phenomenal, amazing written, great acting. Watch the movie, guys. It's great. screenplay. Won best screenplay. Did not win best picture. Midnight Cowboy won best picture.
Yeah. It's why the Sting won later. That was
It's
one
exactly
of
why
those
the Sting
makeup
won later.
The
Yes.
makeup one. I'm like, that movie should not have won, but
I love the
they
Sting.
screwed it up with Butch Cassidy. Really?
I love the
okay with
Sting. It's really fun, but it's not a best picture.
No.
But I love it.
it's not.
I love watching it. It's really fun. Also, like the book of the Sting.
Oh, no, you got me there. I haven't read it. But yeah, sometimes when they miss and they didn't give it for the film they should have given it for, the next time you make a movie, they're like, all right, here it is. Here
Al
you go."
Pacino.
Oh, Drew Struzan.
Drew
died this
Struzan
year.
got no love. That's great. Drew Struzan got on
Yeah.
there. That's great.
Who's
He
that?
deserves it.
The poster
Oh,
guy,
Poster
man.
King.
He is
Illustrated
truly
poster.
like part of the reason I love movies.
Agreed.
Give me
You
a movie
recognize his
that he
work,
made a
like-
poster. Oh.
Everything in the 80s.
Every Star
Everything in
Wars.
the 80s. All right,
Everything in
Star
the
Wars.
80s.
Jones.
Okay, all right, Star Wars. Oh, okay, so that style. Okay, I know what
Yeah,
you
the
mean.
realistic
The
paint.
drawing. Yeah,
His
okay.
his Nadine one is
Nadine,
really
probably.
good too. Oh, Graham Greene passed away. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm watching. I started a movie yesterday called Open Water, Open Land. It's the one with Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen, and he's in there. Oh yeah, Val Kilmer. Duvall, man. Oh,
I have a great Robert Duvall memory I will always cherish. I was working at the Cannes Film Festival. I thought it was going to be the greatest job of my life. And the short version of that is it was the worst experience of my entire life. And where I was working, I was going into work. Robert Duvall was coming out and goes, "I'm done with those fucking assholes." And I'm like, yep. And I'm going into those fucking assholes. But yeah, he knew. He knew.
any other year Duvall probably would have gotten last, but he got Robert Redford.
Yeah, it's such a stacked year. It's crazy.
Stacked year. Streisand. Wow.
What do you mean?
Streisand's on the podium now. Probably can talk about Robert
Oh,
Redford.
okay. I was like, she's not dead. When did that happen?
I hope not. She's on stage right now.
The Way We Were. I did not like that film.
I haven't
sorry.
seen it yet. Should I watch
No.
it? It's a classic, though, right?
I like the song.
So they say.
Well, I love the song. Yeah, the song's great.
Yeah, I don't know. Barbara Streisand's one of those. It's hard for the movies to find the right role for her. Right? She rarely was right in the movies that they put her in.
I have not seen
Yentl.
Yentl either. I know the song though. Papa, can you hear
Yeah.
me? But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the performance. Hello,
I know
Dolly.
so.
She's great in that. Funny
Sure.
Girl. She's great in that. But those were
Sure.
the '60s, right?
Yeah. Right.
So, Meet
Yeah,
the
all her
Fockers. I thought she
70s.
was fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was in one of the Fokker movies.
Yeah, she
She's
played
Dustin
Dustin Hoffman's
Yeah.
wife. Yeah. Wow.
Well, somebody in the chat just suggested something that may be something worth considering for 2028, a retrospective series about fictional presidents. And I'm kind of going through what could those
Oh.
be. And I'm like, we got Dave, the American president, My Fellow Americans, Mars Attacks,
Air Force
Mars
One.
Attacks. That's
Air
not about
Force
an American
One.
president.
Air Force One. Come on.
Air Force One's on my list.
Primary
Abraham
colors.
Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
Or Lincoln. I mean,
Abe,
No, I said
good
fictional
point,
presidents,
Stuart.
though.
Yeah.
Specifically
But Abe-
fictional.
Abe Lincoln,
Oh.
Vampire Hunter. Great title. What a great premise.
well, there's a
Unfortunately, it did
million
not
movies
work.
with fake presidents. I mean,
No, but that's feature. Like the star is a fake president.
Oh, you already did the Is Down series, right? We've already done that. So
down
it's all about
series.
presidents.
Has
Mhm.
fallen.
Lighthouse
Yes.
Down.
Has fallen, whatever. Yeah.
Olympus is down. London is down.
Just saying.
I'm thinking for 2028, that's who I'm nominating is we do a president series of people who would be better than whoever's on the ticket in 2028.
Did you mention My Fellow Americans in that list?
I did.
Okay, because that's actually surprisingly fun.
It is. Marjorie loves that one.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
I've never seen Murder at 1600, but I got to feel there's a fictional president.
Who
in that.
is the president in that?
I don't know. Oh, there's
Or is
one.
he the
That's,
one that's dead?
no, there's one in the Gene Hackman and
That movie's awful. Yes, Clint Eastwood.
Absolute
Not a good
Power.
movie. Absolute
That's
Power.
on my list.
Not a good movie.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just set that up for people. Eastwood is a cat burglar who snuck into the White House and watches the president have S&M sex and kill his woman. So bad.
Not a
The
good movie.
president in Murder at 1600 is played by Ronnie Cox.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
If you gave me multiple choice and Ronnie Cox was on there, I wouldn't have picked Ronnie Cox. This is doing a real big tribute for Redford here.
No, I mean,
Oh my God, she's singing.
Yeah.
is she?
Yeah.
Well, that's a
And
big
it
deal.
seems
It's as
like-
good as she ever did.
No, she has an amazing
Yeah, I
voice.
mean,
Come on, give
you
credit
may
where
not
credit's
like-
due.
he doesn't like
I
Broadway.
said she sang as good as she ever did. I mean, that's a compliment, isn't it?
No, it is
No, it's
not.
not.
We
If you're
all
listening
know
to her
what
right
you
now, it's
did
not a
there.
compliment. She's an old woman.
Yeah.
Also, I put on this list of movie I'd never heard of, but I want to see now. It's called Big Game, and Samuel L. Jackson is the president.
Oh, I want to watch that too. I totally want to watch that. Oh my God, you had me. That's great. I really want to see that.
Me too. I'm signing this motherfucking bill into motherfucking law.
That's funny.
A listener wants to know, Brock, are you wearing dress pants or pajamas?
Can you see it?
Superman.
Shea
I'm surprising
Classé.
Superman didn't get any nominations. I would have
Loose,
thought visual effects.
But I had to go movie, right? I have Mario ones too, right? And I have Star Wars, but I thought Superman, because Superman came out this year, was the most appropriate. And if the listener had Brock is wearing pajama pants in the pool, then they should win automatically as well. Is there a tiebreaker set up? I can't recall. In the pool.
Yes, but yes,
We
it's
won't
how-
know. It'll be like a tomorrow thing, right?
Okay.
Well, no, actually, it's going to be verified tomorrow. But I do think I'm gonna check any winner by hand. But I have
Sure.
a spreadsheet that's doing it right now.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 people who are 9 out of 10 so far. Again, with the tie being if you put either one, you get the point. But I have 3 tiebreaker questions. The first was going to be, has anyone going to be assaulted on stage? 97% of the people said no. 3% said yes. So we haven't had anyone hit yet. The second tiebreaker question, will anyone rush on stage and interrupt a winner's speech? That was almost 30-70, with most people picking no. And then the third tiebreaker, probably the real tiebreaker, how long in minutes will the Oscars telecast run? And that, if we get down to that level tiebreaker, then we will know tomorrow. But right now, unofficially in the lead, I only have email addresses, and I'm not going to reveal their whole email address, but Santiv and RAFDA Silva are our 2 leaders in my scoring so far.
Well done.
Those 2 are 9 of 10.
So the show RJ Decker is having a commercial going on here on Hulu, and I saw the ads. I'm like, who is this guy? He looks so familiar. I could not place who it is. It's Scott Speedman from Underworld, right? And of
Yeah.
course Felicity. But I didn't recognize him.
The Strangers.
Wow.
The first Strangers.
Yep,
the real
yep.
Strangers.
The First Strangers, right?
Oh, okay.
Frankenstein. What is this about?
It's just a recap of the best pictures. They have a little.
Oh, right. Zero shot, right? Obviously
Done.
technical awards, but come on. Yeah. Del Toro has already won Shape of Water. It feels like what it's going to be.
Uncoded. Every one of those references is like 2 years out of date, too.
Yep.
Pedro, I haven't seen him in a while.
How ironic.
Pedro Pascal.
Well, Conan made that joke. Is like
did,
He was
yeah.
in 10 movies this year.
So Pedro's wearing a brooch.
Is this international? It's got to be international film, right?
Sigourney Weaver's known for that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Stuart.
Wow. Pedro wouldn't shave his mustache for Fantastic Four, but he has no mustache now. He's unrecognizable to me without it, and yet
Oh,
I'm
he's
like,
with Sigourney Weaver. Okay.
Yes.
Why
Okay,
the hell would he
I'm
not
way
shave
behind
it
you
for
guys.
Fantastic Four, but there's no mustache now?
So they're together, guys, because of Mandalorian Grogu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why they're together on the stage right now. It's promo.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
Oh,
what does
there's
that mean?
Grogu.
So special effects,
Oh, so yeah. So Arnie, again,
special
you're 10
effects,
seconds ahead of
visual
me.
effects,
Yeah. Me too.
Oh,
Avatar.
Kate Hudson doing a favor for everybody. Yeah. Cute.
It's some pretty decent puppeting for a guy under the
Yeah.
seat.
Totally.
Production design is what they're here for.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Fantastic Four should have been in there. I'm just going to say that was the best looking Marvel movie I've ever seen, and they took a real artistic leap with that.
Yeah.
Didn't Black Panther win that? I know they won costumes that year. The first
think
Black
so.
Panther. I
I
think they
think
won
so.
production design, right?
I think so.
I remember when Batman won art direction. I screamed so loud in cheers. The 89 Batman, I mean.
Our listeners were kind of close on production design. Frankenstein
Yes.
is the one they picked most at 43%, but Sinners second at 34%.
It's
So
one of them.
I want Frankenstein to win, but I heard this is the one they're going to give Marty Supreme. That's what I picked. I picked Marty Supreme for my pool because nothing else. Marty Supreme's not going to win anything else. I don't think
Chalamet
Chalamet
is
is
its
gonna win
best
it.
shot. It's its best shot.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm thinking they're going to give it to this one.
No, it's Frankenstein or Sinners. Yeah. Marty Supreme, I don't see happening. But you know what? Also, just putting out there, I know it was last year, but Wicked probably should have been in there.
Frankenstein won production.
Yeah.
All right. So Brock got a vote. So Brock got a vote is doing really well tonight.
Yeah.
Brock should have gone with Brock's vote instead of who he thinks is going to win.
Jesse Plyman.
So we still have those
Ethan.
two people tied for first with 10 apiece, and then really some good guessing going on because we have another 11 people in second with 9 apiece.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the wire. How many is this for Frankenstein? 2, 3?
It won production, costumes, and makeup,
Makeup.
and art direction. Or yeah, costumes, makeup,
Those three, yeah.
production designs. And that's it. It's done. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more awards to go.
Shout out to
They're
Barry
really
Shepard.
only halfway done. So we're headed towards a 4-hour broadcast.
Oh. Oh, Mia Goth is there. Oh, I like that dress the presenter's wearing. It's kind of neat.
I thought that was Patricia Arquette. That's the production designer. Yeah. Okay.
Oof.
Special effects.
Visual
is that
effects.
Avatar. There's no beating that. That's obvious.
It really looked good.
I really liked the Lost Buses visual effects. They were unbelievable.
Mhm.
So if you haven't seen the Lost Bus, guys, watch it. It's a pretty good movie, but the
I like
visual
it.
effects are incredible.
Yeah. It's a disaster movie. I liked it.
Yeah, it's great. And F1 is great visuals as well.
It's hard for me to
F1
know what the
may
visual
actually
effects
deserve
were.
to win because it was invisible that
That's
for
what
the
I'm saying.
effects.
I don't know that I could tell the difference between what was filmed and what was done post.
But you know, Sinners did have the twin thing going for it.
Yeah.
It did. But Jurassic
Avatar.
World, we've all seen the dinosaurs at this point. Sorry. The D-Rex is not enough.
Just so you know, our listeners did pick, I believe, Avatar by a landslide. I'm looking here.
74%.
Yep, 74% for best visual effects. So
Wow. Is that Weta? That does
That's a good
special
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grogu's still in the seat.
effects?
well, you know, he's a seat filler. You got
That's right.
Empty.
He's
Yeah,
half a seat.
That's
filler.
funny. Is Chris Evans in the front row with Zoe Saldana? No,
Mm.
I can't tell who that is.
Was that Cameron? No.
Yeah, it looked like him a little bit, didn't it?
I'm watching this on like a 2-inch screen, and my eyes are bad, so it's really hard for me. You could barely say I'm watching this, honestly.
Are they still making more avatars? Like there's 5 altogether.
To be determined.
Yeah, 3 underperformed, believe it or not. It made a ton of money, and yet not enough of a ton of money. And James Cameron saying that they're wanting him to maybe pull back production costs on the next one, which is something
Yes.
James Cameron has never heard of doing in his life.
Yeah.
So
That's exactly where they're at. They would, of course, make it, but they would ask him to have restraint, and that may mean that it is over,
Yeah.
or that
And
he
that's
might
one of
sign
his-
it
he's-
off to be some TV series or something.
Yeah, it's the only reason he's making them is to flex special effects. It's not.
well, he's got the new Billie Eilish movie coming out, so
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't need Avatar anymore. He's got Eilish.
It would be great to see him make another movie. I would love for him to leave Pandora behind. Yeah, just one more. That'd be great.
Grogu can't clap. Poor little guy.
Oh, here's a Mando and Grogu ad. I wonder if there'll be any good lines in it for me to use in our credits.
Hmm.
Oh, it's the same one we've seen before.
I don't know that
There's
I've seen
stuff in
this
it.
one.
I know I haven't.
Mm-mm.
It's been out for a couple weeks.
I saw it before Frankenstein in IMAX.
He sneezed.
Oh,
This
it's the
is
same
gonna
one
be-
from Frankenstein?
Yeah, it's the IMAX
Oh.
trailer.
Jabba's in this movie.
No,
No.
Rhoda
Rhoda,
is,
his
I think
son.
Jabba might be. I mean,
no, Jabba's dead.
No,
no,
Jabba's
Jabba would be
dead.
dead.
Yeah.
Jabba would be.
Rhoda the Hutt's from the Clone Wars, right?
Rhoda's his son.
he's
and
stinky.
then
Yeah.
Stinky is bad.
But now he's all grown
that's
up.
Rhoda.
Ah,
And he has
think-
these
yeah.
abs.
I love what somebody said that I read is like, we've thought the whole time that Hutts just were flabby, but now that there is a ripped Hutt, does that mean that like Jabba just went full Orson Welles in the later
Yeah, he
years?
was just
Yeah.
slovenly.
He just
Yeah,
gave up.
Well, he looked thinner in the Phantom Menace.
yeah, a little
Did
bit.
he? I thought he looked the same in Phantom Menace as he did in Return of the Jedi, and it was weird because they had to size him down for those redone scenes in A New Hope.
Oh, maybe.
I remember watching the Phantom Menace the first day it came out, the first week it came out, and saying to my friends, how can they get Jabba the Hutt looking so good here, but 2 years ago he looked like a big old pancake on the screen? I couldn't believe they couldn't figure that out 2 years before that, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, they went back and changed it quite a few times now, so it looks much better. Although you could just take the whole scene out. It's redundant.
No, but like you're right, Brock. I've seen some of those like videos that show all the incremental changes, and like
Yeah.
that first pass of putting Jabba in there, it looked like a PS1 game. Like
It was funny. They
bad.
were showing it off like it was a reason to see the movie because Jabba the Hutt's in it. And the commercials show just how bad he looks. He was
Mm,
terrible.
The stepping on the tail thing was, I didn't even know what Photoshop was, but I knew cut and paste when I saw that happen.
yeah.
Yeah. It really
I-
should not have put that scene in.
Well, I said this on Star Wars Action News years ago, but I don't think I've ever said it on Now Playing. But some inside information I got is that part of the reason Lucas made the changes he made in the
Yeah.
original trilogy is because Fox was footing that entire bill, and he was independently funding Phantom Menace. But if he put Jabba in A New Hope, then
They
Fox
paid
would
for the
pay
model.
for Jabba, and now he has the Jabba assets to put in the pod race at Phantom Menace. And by
Oh.
putting Coruscant at the end of Return of the Jedi, he's now rendered an entire cityscape on Fox's dime that he can reuse when he makes his movie that has Coruscant in it. So
Oh, I thought
Makes
you were going to go a
sense.
different way with that. But yeah. I thought you were gonna go the ex-wife thing on that.
No. It was specifically that like there was a lot of we're gonna put this in just because we can use it in the next film.
That's amazing.
Gotcha.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Is that Jimmy Kimmel?
Mhm.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
What is he doing?
Well, he holding an envelope for something. That's strange. He's presenting an award.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hosted forever, but I don't know what award he'd give.
Documentary short.
Documentary short, that's what it
Yeah.
is. And documentary probably as well.
Our listeners for documentary short, it was a close call between Children No More and
No.
Armed with Only a Camera. But Children No More, 25%, Armed with a Camera, 20%.
I have
Children No
all
More
the
hits
empty
lead
rooms.
shots. Yeah, exactly. If you're going to support a movie about children, it's all the empty rooms.
That was a rough watch too. All the empty rooms. Oh my God, was that a rough watch?
It could be Armed Only with a Camera, or even The Devil is Busy, but the other two, no way. Yeah, all the empty rooms just to help people out. A known TV personality, I can't remember his name, but does stuff for CBS, makes it a personal project to go during school shootings, or rather after school shootings, and photograph the rooms of the children as that was on their last day of life. So again,
Right.
usually what happens with documentary is they don't award the filmmaking, they avoid the topic and the sentiment. Dead children, it's kind of hard to pick anything
Hard.
else, right?
No, but they also had 2 dead children ones this year. So
The other one, yes, was not good though.
the other
It
one was
should not
hard to
even be
watch,
there.
but not for the same reasons. It was just
Yeah.
a hard watch. But the empty rooms one was just like heart wrenching.
Yeah, that's probably your winner.
That's what I have.
You don't
Armed with
think
a camera, I
Melania's
guess
got a
could,
shot?
but- Huh?
You don't think Melania's got
I
a shot?
really am looking forward to seeing that movie. I know I see it just hit streaming.
Are you going to
Yeah,
watch it?
Of course.
I'm sorry, what movie?
Melania.
I'm not watching
Who
that.
doesn't want to know how they screw that hat on her head? How did they get it below her eyes? It's amazing.
Perfectly a Strangeness, I did not get why that was nominated for documentary short. It seemed like a fictional story.
All the empty rooms.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. Yay. Is the man walking up about to speak? Is that where he's at?
Yeah,
I
he looks
think
like
so.
J.K.
He
Simmons.
He just picked up the statue.
The woman
Looks like
behind him in the
J.K.
red dress looks like she's wearing a name tag for the Disney parks.
Man, we still have 2 people tied for first with 12 right so far apiece out of 13 categories.
Fantastic.
Can you see their picks? Do they
Oh,
divert?
Steve Hartman was the person you were referencing, Stuart.
Yes.
I have all of this in a spreadsheet. I can see. Yeah, let me see if there's any differences between them.
Perhaps not say it out loud though, because it might ruin some of the tension.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, no. Do I want to use Microsoft Excel or numbers? I think I'll use Excel. Aren't they putting ads in numbers? They are. Ads and everything. And shitification, I tell you. No ads and now playing, thanks to our donors and patrons.
You know, I've noticed they're not doing filler stuff. Like normally they'd be like, this is the year of horror. This is the year of the woman in film. They do like just weird, like celebratory things that lengthen the thing. It seems like they got the note, don't lengthen this any longer. This is,
Yeah.
people aren't here for that pageantry. Documentary feature is a lock.
Yep.
Everyone knows that Perfect Neighbor is going to win.
It was fantastic. You watch it?
Yeah, of course.
I loved it.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting in part because it's done entirely with body cam stuff.
Yes.
So just technically, it's an interesting idea. You only see what the cops see,
Right.
and it is about dispute between neighbors that leads to murder, or at least death. But I mean, the Mr. Nobody against Putin was interesting. It was about.
It was fine.
It's kind of like I got a Michael Moore vibe off of him.
Yes, it
It's
did
kind of,
for sure.
yeah, like.
But I also the Come See Me in the Good Light was a good watch. I
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It was well done.
Yep.
But Perfect Neighbor, it was just really good. It
No
was
beating it.
interesting. It was gripping. It was well done. It was well edited. Everything you want in a documentary. It was
Yeah.
really good. The Alabama one was good too. I like that one.
Yeah. It was kind of more what I would expect. The filmmaking the editing, particularly on Perfect Neighbor, was great. I assume that's what's winning. No, Mr. Nobody.
Whoa.
Okay, my second.
Oh no
wrong.
way! I got that wrong.
You guys were so confident on that.
It was a Perfect
I
Neighbor was
that
great,
that was such an obvious thing.
but maybe it's because it's political.
Well, they're all political.
Which
No,
one were
I
you
mean-
guys saying was going to win?
We thought Perfect Neighbor for sure. Both
Our
of us.
listeners thought that too. 45% of people voted for the perfect neighbor.
I meant more like global stuff, Stuart.
Yeah,
Like,
Navalny won a couple years ago.
few years
the
ago,
film
yeah.
about the Ukraine invasion also won. So
That came
there is
up,
some sentiment, clearly
Yeah.
about Ukraine.
Navalny came up at dinner table this week. My daughter was watching it in school.
Mhm.
She's like, "You saw that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got nominated for an Oscar. Of course I saw it."
Yeah, that's a tough movie. But yeah, no, this doesn't surprise me. Like I said, if you know Michael Moore, Roger and Me, he's got a real like everyman kind of vibe. He kind of pokes fun of his hometown in the same way Michael Moore did of Flint, Michigan. And yeah, it's interesting to think about the way kids are indoctrinated into Russian children specifically are taught what to think about the war.
It was really
this guy's-
fascinating, guys. You should, if you haven't seen it, if you're at least curious, I suggest watching the Mr. Nobody against. It's really worth watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now I'm down two.
Yeah.
This was inevitable, though. I was waiting for the shoe to drop. In all my years of watching, 40 years, I think I've won my Oscar pool twice.
Well, you probably won the one year that I won for sure was the 2003 with Lord of the Rings. Like anybody who follows film knew that year.
Yeah, I think it was Titanic and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the
Return of the
obvious
King.
ones to win. Like those are the hard ones. The hard ones to win are like, right, was like Shape of Water year.
Mhm.
So Justin, you asked, do the two people in the lead have the exact same answers? No. In fact, they each missed one, and the one they missed was different each, because one of them for best casting picked One Battle After Another, the other picked Sinners. And then for best supporting actress, one picked Tiana Taylor and one picked Amy Madigan.
Oh wow.
So they are
picked-
not the same.
They got this
they're-
Putin one right?
Yeah, they both got this Putin one right.
No kidding. Wow.
Wow.
That's
That was
impressive.
definitely not considered the favorite.
Wait,
They
let
got
me
good-
check. Let me double check that. Let me see what their scores are currently.
I mean, just, to put it in perspective, Perfect Neighbor you can watch on Netflix. Most of these other ones you have to buy.
Right.
Nope,
stream.
they both got it wrong. So they're still both tied
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah.
But now they are two off. What they picked was Perfect Neighbor. Both of them picked
Yep.
Perfect Neighbor.
Why would you go against it? Yeah.
Where they differ in future ones is best editing. One
Yeah.
picked Marty Supreme, the other picked One Battle After Another. And then international feature film, one picked Sentimental Value and one picked Secret Agent.
Mhm.
Sentimental Value, far better. And that is it. So those are their tiebreakers there so far.
Oh,
Those are
okay.
all
Well,
they're
there's
down
a
to.
chance in both cases, I think. Well, obviously, one of them will be wrong. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
But if one gets one right and the other
No, I
gets the
know, I
other
know.
right,
I get it.
then
Yeah. It
there
could
are
really
two
be.
winners for first and second place. But who is which place is based upon who was closest in the number of minutes that this telecast runs. People have asked me in the chat, does this include commercials? Yeah, as long as people are sitting their butts in the Oscars theater waiting. I mean, they're sitting there while we're watching commercials. They're sitting there, texting and pissing. So yes, that time is included in our total telecast runtime, and they did not put the same number for that, fortunately, one picked 210 minutes, one picked 190 minutes. So that may be the determinant between which one takes first and second place. And somebody's asking, what is the prize if they win? The person who gets first place is getting an autographed copy of our book, Underrated Movies We Recommend, available to order right now at nowplayingpodcast.com/book. 125 movies recommended, 375 reviews, because Now Playing has 3 people reviewing each movie. So 375 reviews of 125 movies, had a couple of autographed copies left around here. So the first prize winner is getting the autographed book plus a full year of our Patreon at the top tier, which gives them the full archive, over 600 exclusive bonus podcasts, plus every podcast we do bonus for the next year. And then second place is getting a copy of the book unsigned, as well as a year of our platinum patronage, which gets them our current Anaconda, Lake Placid, Roar, The Birds, Alligator reviews, plus whatever we decide to do for the next year for bonus reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that killed the conversation.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying my non-sponsored Whopper Jr.
Are you really?
Really?
Did
On
you go
Whopper,
to
really?
Burger King?
That's
The
funny.
commercials got me.
Oh my gosh,
That's amazing.
that is hilarious.
Did you have somebody run for you to go get you a Burger King?
I Grubhubbed it.
That's
$20
amazing.
joke. I thought it'd be worth it.
That beats me wearing a tuxedo, that's for sure.
Pretty good. I feel like it's time for another like major one.
Well, they're showing F1 right now.
Oh,
so
yeah, you're right. So this is what, editing?
No,
or
it's
sound?
showing us the
Sound.
picture.
No,
They're showing
yeah,
us the
it's
best
nominated
picture.
for
Yeah, but
Best
usually
Picture.
that's a tee up for if it's going to win something where this might be, yes. F1's best shot is sound.
Sound, yeah.
It's the only thing I think it's going to win.
I thought editing was phenomenal.
Editing
win
could go
editing.
for that, yeah.
Honestly, the strongest thing about that movie, in my opinion, is Brad Pitt. It's a movie about star power. The movie would not work in my mind if it were not him. But I thought the movie was fine. But Brad Pitt was like the difference between that and whatever Gran Torino or whatever that thing.
I was gonna say, was it better than Gran Torino?
It was kind of the same in my mind.
Right? It looks the same. Turismo, Gran Turismo.
Yeah, whatever. I'll get it wrong tomorrow. You can correct me today. I'll get it wrong tomorrow. I will never remember. But yeah, there's stuff like this. The 15th anniversary of Bridesmaids.
15th anniversary. That's worth celebrating.
Okay.
Well, Rose Byrne and was going to be there, right? She's nominated, and
Yeah.
Maya Rudolph's going to be there because her husband's nominated.
Who's her husband?
Paul Thomas
Paul
Anderson.
Thomas Anderson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Been married for like 20 years.
Last I knew, he was dating Fiona Apple. So there you go. I do not keep up with who's dating who.
That is criminally outdated, Stuart.
I do not know who people are dating. Honestly, I fail that test every time.
Bridesmaids was fine.
It was
I
funny
didn't
I'm
at the
love
time.
it.
liking it. I don't see a whole lot of those kinds of comedies, but I did see it. So that
I saw it,
that's
and
something.
I saw it against my will because Kristen Wiig was starring, and I think it's my favorite Kristen Wiig performance to date. So I'll say that.
John Hamm in that one too? No,
Yep.
I believe so. I don't have strong memories of it. I just remember McCarthy she farts and then she vomits in the street. That's about all that I could tell you happens in that.
Oh yeah.
She also got an Oscar nomination for it, don't forget.
She did. That might have been why I watched it.
Probably she's a little old for Leo.
His age is
Who
25.
does
That's
Leo
fine.
right now? I don't know. There's one. I have no idea. Who is that woman next to him?
Next to Leo?
Yeah, who's his date?
Dude, oh, I don't know. Whoever
Yeah, I
his
don't know
current
either.
24-year-old is.
Okay.
Anyone in the chat know who was sitting next to Leo? Elle Fanning was so good in that sentimental movie. That she was really good. She has some range between that and Predator. She's really good.
Yeah, she had a good
I
year.
would have nominated her for Predator, frankly. I thought she was really a standout in that. She's more, and I would expect her to be good in Sentimental Value. I would not have expected her to be good in a Predator movie.
So I guess they're here to announce best score.
Yeah.
Okay, Sinners, Lock Up, no beating it.
Our listeners have picked.
Come on, it's a musical.
Sinners by a landslide, 69%.
Although I know, Arnie, you're partial to Frankenstein.
Tina Taylor was sitting next to Leo. Thank you, Auteur report. I don't know who Tina Taylor is off the top of my head. Oh, she was in One Battle After Another. So it may not be his date.
Wait. Tiana Taylor?
Yeah, Tiana
No.
Taylor.
That was not Tiana Taylor.
That was not Tiana Taylor.
To his left.
She might be sitting next to him, but his
Yeah,
date
on his left.
is some...
On his right is his date.
Ooh, this is good music. I hadn't listened to Begonia outside of seeing it in the movie, but that seems like it might be a good listen.
You are big with your scores. I remember you citing Frankenstein as your favorite.
It was.
we
I
covered
listened to that for like weeks.
I
And I
loved
didn't listen to
Hemnet.
Sinners at all. I listened to the soundtrack, but not the score. So yeah,
I loved
Frankenstein's my
Hemnet's
pick.
score. I wish if my pick was any of them, it would have been Hamnet. But Sinners is undeniably great too. So either way, I'm a winner. But yeah, Sinners is great.
Yeah, Sinners is definitely about music, right? I mean,
Right.
they have that whole sequence where they track it from like tribal music to
Yes,
like electric guitar. You
and
know,
have anachronistic
Saul
people.
Williams. Yeah. So clearly, it's when it's more important. Yes.
The framing was really weird there. But I did pick Sinners in my official list.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
You know what impressed me was that Michael Giacchino did the score for the Zootopia films, and I actually really enjoyed that. That was unusual.
He did the first time I knew who he was because he did The Incredibles.
Mhm.
That's how I figured out who he was.
He did
for the
do a
first
lot of
time.
Pixar, as I recall.
And Incredibles was good too.
Well,
he went
Thomas
through a
Newman did.
phase.
Thomas Newman did Finding Nemo. And Randy Newman did
Okay.
all the Toy Stories.
Leo's girlfriend is a model named Vittoria Ceretti.
Yes. Exactly.
I Googled that, which gave me Entertainment Weekly's headline, "Did you catch Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend, Vittoria Ceretti?" I've tried to figure out who she is on her own, but all I can find is her in relation to her boyfriend.
Mm.
She's an Italian model, 27 years old.
Whoa. That's out of the range for Leo.
Well, he started dating her 3 years ago when she was 24, so...
I do remember Leo did go to Warren Beatty right after Titanic to get advice, and I think, it's for women.
The advice was date young women?
Yes, I think so. He got Warren Beatty advice for sure.
So if anybody misses the original McDonald's apple pie, remember back in the day when they used to like fry those apple pies?
They
Mhm.
don't do that anymore.
Burger King has them now.
Huh?
What's the difference between the one they have now and the one they've had
The
then?
other one's baked. The new one, well, not new. It's been 30 years, but the McDonald's apple pie now is a baked product. This one,
Oh.
they drop in the fryer.
Good to know.
It is.
I usually get apple pies at the fast food.
By the way, they're mentioning Martin Scorsese. We will be adding to that retrospective. Leo and him are making a horror movie right now.
No kidding.
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is really clawing her way back to respectability. She's talked about she's actively working at that.
I don't know that she fell away from
I
respectability.
agree. What are you talking about?
She had a period where none of her movies were clicking, and she wasn't really getting a lot of offers after Mother.
But yeah, she went and became a mom. I think she just stepped away for a while. But I saw her new movie, Die My Darling, I think it was called. It was okay. It was weird. It was,
All right, so we
She
are doing
also-
sound effects here. F1 is our listener's pick with 67%.
So
Sinners could get in there, but
I
F1
guess
seems-
Sinners for my pool, but if Brock got a vote, if I was going to vote for it, I would have vote for F1.
F1
Usually
is
this is
freaking
where they
amazing
give-
in that IMAX theater. I felt like those cars were circling me.
Now, I did watch Surratt because the sound was amazing in Surratt.
That's my vote.
F1 got it.
Yeah. So
Well, again, I should have. If I went with my Brock one, I would be on fire tonight.
yeah, I agree. Go with.
I
your
should not
heart,
have
yes.
even. I shouldn't even try to overthink this next year. I'm just going to go with what I think should get it.
No, but can I just say that? Yeah, I watched Surratt, and that's one of my favorite movies of the
It was
year.
really good. It was such a different, and the
such a-
ending.
Wow.
The ending, like it was so on the head, but it was so perfect. Like it kind of seems like it's coming out of nowhere. But if you watch the movie we just watched, them crossing that field is exactly the ending of this movie. It was great.
Yeah, I love that movie. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
and,
what
and
a
incredible use
surprise.
of sound.
Yeah,
Really,
incredible use of sound. What a
Probably
great scene
should
to
have won.
nominate.
Again, that's the one I would have voted for. But
Yeah,
it
was
helps
really
when you
good.
really like the movie, right? I mean,
Yeah.
for all we know, there was probably great sound in a Minions film, but like, do we want that to win? No, it's the films that
Actually,
get
yeah.
nominated.
I mean, I truthfully believe Oscars should be like, this whole movie was shit, but this one thing was good and it deserves to be rewarded for it.
Yeah, I don't think it can. I don't think that would make sense, right? That would be really weird.
Well, a lot of songs are nominated that way, Arnie.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Sometimes,
A lot of popcorn films get their nominations that way.
yeah, there's some weird song films nominated for sure. Viva Verdi. How was that one, Brock?
It was fine. It was a really interesting idea I didn't know about. It's about a retirement community in Italy because Verdi recognized before he passed away that all these artists he would work with, musicians and singers, never have any money because they're poor artists. So this is a retirement community, much like the Actors Home in LA. It's the same idea for European singers, performers, etc. So it was a very interesting idea. It only ran like 80 minutes, but it was not a fun watch. It was interesting, very full of great characters, but not a great movie.
Yeah.
You think when they move to YouTube in the years to come, they're gonna edit curse words out, or are they just gonna let it roll?
They'll let it roll.
They'll let it roll.
Yeah.
This is all broadcast standard problems.
Mm. YouTube is weird like that. You can curse, no nudity, but then they have like free movies that they show that keep the nudity in. So it's like,
This is the technical ones. I always love this because they always send like the hot babe to go be with the dorks. On another night, we sent some like attractive woman to go to like some guy that invented a web making machine or something like that. Just like all these nerds to getting their selfies with a starlet. I don't know who this woman is.
She's the head of the Academy.
Oh, okay. Why is Dolly Parton winning?
What?
Are you not seeing that? She was
saw
holding a
Marley
statue.
Matlin.
Oh, because they're the honorary Oscars this year. They're
Okay.
the honorary Oscar winners.
I'll ask that again. Why is Dolly Parton winning an honorary
Oh.
Oscar?
I don't know.
Music.
She won everything
I mean,
else,
9 to
right?
5 and
Keep going. Steel Magnolias, 9 to 5, and
Straight Talk.
woof,
Best little whorehouse in Texas.
woof.
I don't know.
Yeah, tough one.
I don't know.
Tom
Yeah.
Cruise, Debbie Allen, and Wynn Thomas got honorary awards. Dolly Parton got her Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award.
Humanitarian is deserved.
Okay,
Right,
that makes
okay,
sense.
Sure.
All right.
See, I don't think of her as a movie star, but okay. You excited
did
about
see
the
the-
new movie?
Mortal Kombat 2.
I did see the preview for the new movie, and Carl Urban, man, it looks like he was having a ton of fun.
Clearly, they've geared everything towards "You'll save us, Carl Urban." Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, they sent him to New York Comic-Con when I was there last year, specifically to promote Mortal Kombat that was supposed to come out that weekend, and then they moved it.
Mhm.
And he still was there.
No.
Well, they can still promote it. I assume they're not cutting him out of the picture just because they moved it 6 months.
I'm still curious how much of a role the star of the first one will be. Whoever that guy was who got the I can turn my arms into Groot powers. How long will he be in the new movie? 5 minutes? He's on the poster.
I've totally forgotten that movie. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
That's the sad predicament I'm in as well. It's like there's just no way I can fake remembering anything about that movie.
Mm.
Another Taylor Sheridan show for Paramount. Imagine that.
Wow.
I guess it's either that or Star Trek.
From the Taylor Sheridan AI.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he's writing all this stuff, man.
No, nope.
So wait a sec. Was the new Mortal Kombat also the Mortal Kombat that started with the hiding of the baby that was like Scorpion's baby?
It was they were in a forest and there was two
Yeah.
like
Cabin.
Japanese men in a sword fight. There might have been
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah.
And it's,
Was
yeah.
the baby the guy who got the wood arms?
Come on now. You think I know?
I remember
I don't remember
liking
Wood
like
Arms.
the opening of whatever Street Fight Mortal Kombat movie it was that had like Scorpion versus Sub-Zero in the woods and the baby hiding, but then I remember hating that main character with the group powers.
I don't even
Yeah.
remember that. I don't. Seriously, I'm trying to remember anything about it.
Okay, our listeners are saying yes, it's the same movie. It just
That was COVID too. That was like early COVID,
Yeah, it was.
and I thought, oh, they jumped that movie. Well, they'll never make another one. Who's thinking about that movie 6 years later?
the creators who want work.
Yeah. What is it? Acclaim? Is that the studio?
I don't know, man. We got a lot of video game movies this year.
Yeah, the baby was the father of the Iron Shirt guy. I thought the baby was the Iron Shirt guy. The baby wasn't the Iron Shirt guy. Okay, I don't. Somebody is saying that
Clearly,
it was the
we're all watching this movie
grandfather
again
of the guy who
before
could turn
watching
to
this film.
wood. I will be rewatching this before our review.
Yes. Secret Agents. So they're probably about to give out the International Film Award. Although I think Sentimental Value will still win that. Well, it's a good looking movie.
I would be fine with Secret Agent winning Best Foreign Film because I don't pay a whole lot of attention to foreign films. And if somebody wants to reward this film, great. But what's it doing as 10% of the Best Picture of the entire year category?
Surprise. But again, so much foreign film, I think, is dominating Hollywood product.
So
Well, we
Lewis
hear
and
each other,
Bill
but-
Pullman are on stage now. That must be nice for them.
No. Film editing. Okay, I was wrong. All right, this one's a tough call. One battle after another, F1, Sinners, Marty Supreme. Could be any of those, really, but probably one battle after another.
I think in one battle for another because it's the front runner for Best Picture, and Best Picture and editing, while not always in lock, usually go together.
Yeah,
Used to be a good call. If you get editing, you're going to get Best Picture.
Yeah.
Not a deadlock, but certainly a majority of the time.
Yeah, but every now and then, a Hollywood popcorn film like F1 can get it.
For
steal
sure.
it. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to.
I don't know. That long shot they do in the apartment building up to the rooftops and jumping over all that stuff with Leo falling off the roof and then getting tased. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true. And that movie's got a lot of energy and yeah, there's so much going on. They're juggling with,
So
This
what
is
category is this they're doing?
editing.
Editing.
Our listeners picked One Battle After Another to win at 45%, F1 second with 28%.
Yep. That's the way I would slice it too.
Bill Pullman's starting to look a little bit like Jeff Daniels.
Somebody in our chat said Michael Douglas.
Oh, I can see that too. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm talking about editing. Marty Supreme had some really good editing going on.
I
with it.
agree.
There was a lot
It's
of quick
Yes, it did.
cutting. I mean, I can not like a movie and appreciate certain aspects, and Marty Supreme, I can appreciate its editing.
That's the only one that's not going to win. Sentimental value, no. I mean, I get that it was edited very much like a Bergman Swedish film, but it's not winning.
There was nothing about the editing of Sentimental Value that stood out to me.
Oh, I very much they juxtapose things in a way that I mean, it called attention to itself. I would put it that way. It played with time. It definitely jumped around in time, but yeah, it's just not.
One battle after another.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Which is starting to look like it's probably going to pull ahead of Sinners.
Yep.
Which is what I thought, honestly. Yes, Sinners had a last minute headwind, and it's obviously the more financially successful movie. I think One Battle After Another lost money, actually, but
Yeah, I feel like it ended up on streaming pretty quick.
yeah. I think it made less than 100 million in Sinners. I was shocked. I was in the hospital for all that time. I was shocked when I got out and found out that it was like almost $400 million
Yeah.
that movie made. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more awards to give out.
Oh, we're getting on the home stretch.
Yeah, I think it will stop short of 4 hours. We'll probably have three. All right, I'll play that game. 3 hours and 38 minutes. I think we're 50 minutes away from the end.
All right.
Let's hope.
Okay, now they're playing the theme to St. Elmo's Fire. That's a strange one.
Oh yeah.
Demi,
Yeah, it's weird.
why you didn't win? Why do you get to do this? Did Honora
Best
have
Actress?
something better to do?
She's doing Best
Cinematography.
Actress? Oh.
She's doing what?
Cinematography.
All right, so this is where I went with I want this film to win, so I'm just not voting for what they're saying. I think Train Dream should win.
I have that down too, Stuart.
It's an incredible.
Oh yeah,
It's
that was
incredible.
very well
and it
done,
should
yeah.
win. It should win. It won't win, but it should.
I have
Our
that
listeners
down for.
went Sinners 41%, One Battle 38%.
So I want Brock. If Brock was voting, he would do Train Dreams, but I suspect that it's going to be One Battle After Another. That's on my official pool. It's One Battle After Another.
I'm going with my gut and just saying it's Train Dreams. It has to be because I like it that
And
way.
I predicted correct. I thought exactly what were you going to do, Stuart?
Yeah. Although if Sinners wins, it'll be the first time that a woman cinematographer and a black person cinematographer has won the award. So that would be history made.
That's notable. Unfortunately.
Oh, yes, exactly. It's definitely a male-dominated field.
Sinners won.
Sinners, yay! Okay, history is
Wow.
made.
It's like, it's amazing.
Okay.
I don't know how Demi's wearing that dress. That would drive me nuts. Like I can't handle a tag in my back. It would drive me nuts.
I
She's
knew
got
I was going to lose
feathers.
that one, and it still hurts.
But the Sinners, you thought it was going to be Sinners?
No, I thought I wanted Train Dreams to win.
No, I mean,
so
like you said, if you thought
I
you were
didn't
going to
go
lose.
with. I didn't play the game of what I
Oh.
thought will win. I just went with my heart and said it has to win, and it did not.
Well, it looks like Sinners could actually pull out the upset for Best Picture. What are those big white things are
I
all
don't know, but
clapping
that's
around?
the same thing. They're like maracas or something.
I don't know. It's so let's figure that out. So far, we've had One Battle After Another win supporting actor. It's won script. It's won editing. It's won casting. I think that's it. And then Sinners has won score, and it's won this award, cinematography and script. So One Battle's won a little bit more than Sinners has so far.
So what am I missing? I'm looking at my count here. I got One Battle, 1-4 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Frankenstein 3,
Yeah.
Sinners 3,
Yep.
and then everything else is just 1.
I guess I haven't been keeping a tally. Yeah, I actually remember in film school, I was in the cinematography program with some women, and I remember the teacher actually going to them and going, you'd be a much better editor. And they're like, because in Hollywood, they just won't hire you. It's really, I'm glad to see that stigma changing. But yes, truly, it was a boys' club.
I really want to know what those white plastic.
So they're
things are.
clapping with it. Maybe it's going to help their hands not get sore from clapping.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be on like burning questions of the Oscars tomorrow on some sort of website.
They seem somewhat recent. I don't think they were around the whole show.
Yeah, they came to popped up about the last hour or so. Maybe it's for K-pop, because K-pop performance doesn't happen yet.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an audience participation light show.
Maybe.
Usually you time that better though. Like people aren't wearing it half an hour before you have your show.
Yeah. So with the ones that have been given out now, do you feel the winds changing direction at all? Do you think like it's starting to mean Sinners sweeping?
I don't know. I mean, again, one's 1-4, one's 1-3. It doesn't. They're the ones. They're still the clear. It's what would be more shocking if like F1 were sweeping everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or Frankenstein won technical, but like if it had one script, that would signal to me there's wide Academy support for this movie. Obviously, the Academy is split down between two movies.
I guessed right. The globes are glowing for this show, for this song.
Okay.
So I was right.
Good call.
Okay, and this is expected to win, right?
I was
for
looking
sure.
up those globes. I found a piece of trivia. Stuart seemed unimpressed that there was a tie for the Oscars, but that has only happened 6 times in Oscar history that something has tied.
I didn't say unimpressed. I said it's happened before, is what I've said.
I thought the lady on stage said 3 times before, but
I didn't say it happened every week. I'm just saying.
I know the famous one is Hepburn and Streisand. That's the only one I remember.
That was the one that I was thinking about.
So is that Arden show and the actual voice actresses doing the singing here?
I hope so, because if you remember, that wasn't always the case for years and years of the Oscars. They had some crazy. I saw the recent Temptation singing "Eye of the Tiger" clip that went around when that was nominated.
Huh? I don't know anything about this.
So
well,
back
actually,
in the
I'm
80s,
not sure that they. No, she. Okay, so Arden Cho was the voice actress, but not even the singer. So.
So these are the actual singers.
Yeah.
Because lately, like the past 20 years or so, it's been the actual singers singing the songs. But back in the 80s, in the 90s even, it was random people singing these songs again, which was really
They
strange.
still had other people covering the songs in the past few years. I remember when it wasn't always the original artist, but
I'm dialing back. The Temptations, the Motown group,
yes,
saying "Eye of the Tiger."
That is correct. It's on YouTube. It popped up on my feed recently. It's hysterical. You have to see it. I mean, they're good.
They did it.
It's
You
freaking
mean they did it
Temptations.
on stage at the
Yes,
Is that what you
correct.
mean?
Because Eye of the Tiger is
I
nominated
thought
for
you were
best
telling
song.
me they secretly like Milli Vanilli.
They moved into their act in Vegas. Yeah.
Okay. Like they were the real ones, and then Survivor.
Survivor
They
said,
were the
"No, I'm
posers?"
going to give it to the Temptations."
Okay.
And now they sing it. Ironically, Survivor now sings Papa's Got a Brand New... what is it? Papa's Rolling Stone. Sorry. I almost blew the joke there.
Isn't that Frank Stallone? Is he in...
Frank Stallone. He was always in Rocky movies next to the garbage can singing whatever that is in the street.
here's the interesting thing about this K-pop Demon Hunters song is I was reading that these singers had never actually met before. They sung their stuff independently. And like a little while ago, like 2 months ago, they got together to do it live, and they had never met to sing before. They were just in different recording studios doing their pieces individually.
Okay.
Ah, somebody's either playing
award yet?
Jump Around or that song that's in Baby Driver, the Jump Around sampled. Let's jump around.
Well,
Pack
there's
it
that-
up, pack it in. Let me begin.
Yeah, House of Pain.
Adam
There's a
Lee,
Criss
that's-
Cross song that used this exact same
Yep, Jump.
jump.
The only crisscross song, right?
Yeah.
They
No,
That we
both
there
know
was
of.
another
song.
one.
There was a second song.
Yeah,
There
was it about
was.
the,
There was.
I'm thinking about Another Bad Creation, wasn't it?
No,
about
no,
that
no, 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 no.
playground?
It's not Aisha. That was Another Bad Creation. And At the
Uh-huh.
Playground was also Another Bad Creation. But I want to say Criss Cross did have one other release of minor note.
Apparently, it had 3 singles,
Okay.
Jump and Warm It Up. Both
Warm it
were
up, Chris.
number
I'm
one
about
on
to.
the-
Warm it up, Chris. That's what I was born to do. Yep. Okay.
And
So
then,
this wasn't House of Pain. This is actually the crisscross.
Yeah.
and then they
correct.
also had I Missed the Bus and It's a Shame.
Oh, yeah. I missed the bus. I do remember that. All right. I remember 3 of their works. I didn't even have that album.
Couldn't get their fare out of their pockets because their pants were on backwards.
Yeah, that was the thing. They were totally crossed out.
You guys ever watch any of those tiny concert desk series that they
I
have?
have on PBS.
Cypress Hill has a really surprisingly good
Mm.
session, which you
That's
wouldn't
fun.
think like in a
Yeah.
stripped down.
They're not a band you would think that would be good live. Yeah.
right or stripped down
Strip
to like
down.
the
Yeah,
bare elements.
exactly. That's always fun when you see
Yeah.
like, oh, you do have talent. Yeah.
This guy seems pretty cheery about talking about screening for cancer.
It's car wash.
Are these famous people?
No.
I don't think so, but they look it, don't
They
they?
look like I should know who they are.
Mm.
Oh, this dermatologist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like one of them is a Kardashian.
That's
or
Lionel
something.
Richie.
Yeah, that one I know. I've seen Lionel. He came to Springfield, believe it or not.
Like recently or a long time ago?
Yeah, like 2019.
I'd consider that recent.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean it's only 2021, right?
Mm.
American Idol still a thing. All right,
Not really,
wasn't aware.
but we can pretend.
Sure.
Someone's
Season
watching
58.
Survivor. Someone's watching these shows.
I did see that Survivor's in like their 50th season or something like that. It's like what?
Because they do 2 seasons a year.
Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah.
It started in 2001 or something, 2000, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had never watched one season.
I never watched a show of it.
Not a one.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, about
do
one
you guys-
episode, maybe.
Mm-mm.
I'm getting a local hospital commercial. What are you guys saying?
A political ad.
I'm seeing
I'm
the
watching
Hulu
people
Friends
play
Like These.
virtual golf.
What'd you have, Brock?
I'm back at the Oscars. It's one battle
Let's
after
see.
another
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, this scene was incredible.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I got to rewatch this movie. It was good.
Yeah, I would like to see it again. I only saw it once, right when it came out, that opening weekend.
Tension of a camera right on the road, rising over hills. That was just beautiful.
Yeah, that was a good ending. Yeah, it really had some moments of fire. Someone called it an action movie. I was like, I would not call that an action movie, but I could
Mhm.
see how you could make the case.
Sure.
I called it a comedy and they disagreed with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was definitely funny.
If you had a blockbuster, where would you put One Battle After Another?
Drama?
Yeah, drama. Actually, award winners.
Yeah.
That worked.
Well, very few video stores I went to had an award winner category.
Yeah, you could do a whole Leo section, right?
They had my Blockbuster had an Oscars section,
Who are
so
these
I would
people?
constantly go there. She was on stage last year or the year before.
That's Javier Bardem, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, but she was announcing something a couple years ago.
I feel like I know who she is and I can't think of it.
She's Chopra Jonas. She's married to one of the Jonas brothers.
Okay. I actually knew that too. And here I am thinking I know nothing about personal lives. Yeah, she was in that last Matrix movie. Sort of. as much as anyone was. Bardem. When's the last time we've seen him?
He was in F1.
Oh, right.
I can tell he made a big impression.
That movie was like I saw that movie. I was fine with that movie, but it's not the kind of movie that I think about when I walk out of the theater.
Yeah.
God, I'd love that fucking movie though. Surratt. Oh, I would love for that to win. That would be like my happiest thing they could do. But it's going to be sentimental value.
I hope so. I love that movie.
Our listeners went
liked it.
sentimental value at 40%.
It's hard to.
Is that
man,
the
I did not see
Skarsgård
Voice
one?
of Hind Rajab. How was that one?
It was really powerful. Really powerful. They used actual audio.
I know.
It was
Sentimental
remarkable.
value, got it.
Yeah, I know. I want
They're
to
just
see that Voice of
Yeah,
Hind.
they're just about to announce it on my feed. She hasn't read it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
just
ahead
read it.
now. Not in the polling. I'm losing, but yes, my feed is now current.
So I'm still behind you guys a little bit.
I'm about the same place Brock is.
Like,
Yeah.
if you have a best international picture, should you be able to be best international picture and best picture? Like,
They won't do it.
was. Parasite was.
Parasite was?
Mhm.
I stand corrected. Then
I thought Parasite didn't win international, but won best, and that was people like saying, then how
Yeah.
could that be?
I thought the same thing.
I guess I don't remember that.
We'll look it up, Arnie, will you?
I would
I'm on
assume that it won both.
No.
I remember Toy Story 3 was nominated for both Best Animated and Best Picture, and it won Best Animated.
I mean, there's nothing exclusive.
No,
about it.
Parasite did take both. Yes.
That's
No
what I thought.
kidding.
Yeah. And why can't it win both? One is it's not in English. I mean, all international means is it's not predominantly in the English language. But Best Picture is the best picture. You don't have to be in English to be the best movie.
That's true.
But then what's the point? That just cut the international feature film.
Well,
Oh, no.
well,
no, I
here's
can't
the
do that.
thing. We're talking about historical. Historically speaking, international films did not get play in the Best Picture thing, just as animated films didn't get play and all that. But over the years, just as fantasy and horror movies and all of that didn't get play. But we are now seeing that be less true, right? Sinners.
The
was like-
exceptions were The Exorcist, Silence of the Lambs, like exceptional scary movies in the horror genre got nominated, right?
Yeah, there were things that were called Oscar movies and things that weren't. And we have seen that line blur a lot.
Exactly. So
And
science
so a
fiction
lot of
movies,
categories that were created to help out something that, how many people watch foreign films? I watch them, but it doesn't feel like they get much theatrical release. Now they do if they're up for Best Picture. Although Sentimental Value never came here. I had to stream it. In fact, all of these films I had to stream. So case in point.
I'm just keeping an eye on that poor gal in the red dress. That looks like one step and it's
Say
whole
you,
thing's
say
coming
me.
off.
What about it?
It's what they're playing.
It's they're
right
playing
now.
right now.
Oh, okay.
Oscar winner for White Knights in 1985.
5, I think.
It beat Back to the Future. Huey Lewis.
Power of Love.
Oh, they're bringing out Lionel.
Okay. So this must be song.
Best Be Song. Ironically, Best Picture. Strange choice.
Yeah.
Yes, song for sure.
Lionel never was in a movie. Usually they gave the 80s pop stars at least one film, but he never did.
But he won an Oscar.
Yes.
They're giving a standing ovation.
Endless Love he might have been up for as well.
Which one?
Endless Love, terrible film, but that song
Great
was
song.
in it.
Diana Ross and him. Yeah, maybe.
Well, there you go. You guys are ahead of it.
There it is.
Yeah, the only thing that could possibly beat the K-pop Demon Hunter is the Sinner song.
Right.
And I just don't see that
It's
happening.
Sinner. It's
It's got to be
golden.
K-pop, right?
It's golden
Yeah.
all the way.
I mean, that was a hit. That was a legitimate Billboard top of the charts hit. The rest of these things did, they maybe made an impact in the movie, but they did not have any awareness beyond.
Our listeners it was pretty much a landslide. K-pop Demon Hunters got 64% of the picks.
Yeah. Nick Cave, I don't know if you guys know him though. It's interesting. Is he there? I'd be really shocked if he was there. He did the Train Dream song. It's an Australian kind of alternative artist. It's kind of very goth and country, kind of rockabilly. I don't know how you would describe Nick Cave, but he's interesting. Red Right Hand, if you know Scream, that's him.
Mm-hmm. That's a good song.
Nick Cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also Love and Rockets, right?
Bajas? Was he? He sounds like he should have been in it, but that's news to me. Peter Murphy was. That would be something. I don't think so. Look it up. Somebody find out. Nick Cave. I think Nick Cave's just been one of those guys that's been around for a long time. Anyway.
Oh, he's in Bad Seeds.
This scene was really great in Sinners.
Golden.
You said it in unison with Lionel for me.
Oh, okay. So I'm ahead of everyone now. That's awesome. I was really like a minute behind you guys at one point. The storm has stopped.
I'm getting severe thunderclaps out my window now. But it was supposed to be raining and then snowing, but I doubt it's going to be snowing now for overnight.
I think it's only the major awards. I think we're got the big four.
Yeah, we got
animated film was
supporting
done already?
actor, then actress, actor, director, and picture. That's all.
Okay, we've done animated film. I must have not marked it.
It was K-pop.
Yeah, of
K-pop
course it
has
was.
2
17.
wins.
I got 17. Right. This is one of my better years.
All right. I've come full circle. I confused Nick Cave with Daniel Ash.
Okay.
Oh, we have a change in our winners.
Someone
I
surged?
guess our guys got a couple things wrong who were in the leads.
Now there's a surge.
With 17 right out of the 20 so far, we have DBECHT hold. And
All right, cool.
Sean Proctor and Ginger Winger and Cyber Torgo and Santive and Needham are all tied in second place now, but DBECH Thold is ahead of everyone by 1 point with 17 right.
Oh, and he's got, all right. So there's 4 chances to either pull ahead. You know what? 3 of these, I think, 2 of these are up for grabs, and 2 of them, I think, are locks.
Right.
The best actor is the toughest call.
What are we down to? 5?
Yeah,
5
best
categories
picture,
left?
actor, actress, director, and
supporting actor.
And supporting actor.
So supporting
No, supporting
It's so
actor.
weird
is-
they held supporting actor
No,
so
they
long. My
didn't.
memory always was they started
Arnie.
with the supportings and then ended with
They
Arnie?
kind of did.
Sean Penn has already been named best supporting actor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Yeah,
they
right,
opened
they
with
did
best
start
supporting
with it.
actress. That was the first.
So only four left.
Right, the big 4 of the big ones.
Correct.
Director, picture, leading
Actor and actress.
Yeah.
They'll probably go with actress first, since that's the least suspenseful.
So if I'm not mistaken, Hamnet has been shut out so far, right?
It's the only
Correct.
thing that's going to win.
It's the only thing that's going to win is best actress.
Yeah. And you know what? In a different decade, this would be the winner, right? This
Yeah.
is the Oscar picture. This
Indeed.
is, classically speaking, the thing you would expect to win the best picture.
And I loved
We're
it.
just in a different. Oh yeah, I thought it was a great film, but I can understand why people wouldn't be up for it.
And this year, yes, against Sinners and One Battle After Another, yeah, you got to go with something more modern than Hamnet. But last year, Hamnet would have swept over Honora.
Hard to say. Yes. How Oscars would look if movies could have come out 1 year before or
Right?
after.
That's a
Yeah.
great conversation.
Yeah. I don't know, but yes, Nora does feel like one that like it just got lucky, right?
It got
And I
slipped
love
in.
that movie. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I thought it
my
was pretty
favorite
good.
picture. I thought it was my favorite picture of the year, but it's not the kind of movie I imagine tons of people love it.
I think in like 10 years or 15 years from now, they're going to say like one of the worst best picture wins. Like American Beauty kind of lost a lot of love after the years.
I
It
never
might be
liked
the
that
same with the
movie.
Nora.
I love the Nora, but American Beauty, they can throw that in the shitter.
I had not rewatched American Beauty since it won the Oscar, so I can't tell you.
I remember
it doesn't
really
help that
liking
Kevin
American Beauty, and I
Spacey's-
watched it a few times. Nora, well, I think that goes down like a wannabe Safdie movie to me, and I don't like the Safdies all that much.
Okay, there's Zendaya and who? Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, they got a movie coming out.
Isn't that
wedding
Batman?
movie. No, it's a wedding movie.
Oh, I hate wedding movies. I
It
refuse
looks
to watch
it
wedding
looks
movies.
smarter though. It looks better than your usual.
There's
I
like a
might go
handful
see
of
it.
good wedding movies, and all the other ones stink.
Do you guys ever watch the Mickey 17 was it called?
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
I haven't gotten to it yet. I want
Yeah,
to.
me either. Haven't got that one yet.
Yeah, no, it was one of my favorites of the year. Yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah, he's really good. I realize I can like him.
Yeah, he's really good.
All right. Oh, they're doing director already. Jesus.
Yeah, most of them.
Our listeners in a landslide, one battle after another. Paul Thomas Anderson, 52%, but that was so much ahead of anything else.
Yeah, that's what's going to win. Which, it's not to say that there aren't surprises. The upset would be Ryan Coogler, but
Right.
He got screenplay though.
yeah,
Right.
I agree. He'll have his time. I mean, again,
Yeah.
you got to wait for this.
Yeah,
stuff.
one better after another got it.
Yeah, there was no way. I mean, how many movies has Paul Thomas Anderson made? It's been 30 years. It's like, come on.
And then that means he's probably getting picture too, because director and picture usually are. in
That was a
lockstep.
deadlock
It
for a
won
long time,
editing,
Arnie. But
editing, cast, screenplay, director. That's all the branches. If you think
Exactly.
about like where all the voters are, if actors are liking it and directors are liking it and writers are liking it, and
yes,
yeah, you get the technical. It really does feel like it's favored.
absolutely true. But Arnie, the whole thing about directors and pictures, that was so true in the 20th century. In the 21st century, there's been enough examples of directors and pictures not lining up that it's not a deadlock anymore. But editing and picture are usually still hand in hand.
And just to throw it out there, some people felt like Guillermo del Toro should have been in there, Frankenstein being his dream project.
For
That
sure.
They should have found a place for him. Jafar Panani, it was just an accident. Again, part of it because of the political bravery that it took to make that film in Iran. Chan-wook Park, we haven't talked about that one, but No Other Choice was a film that was expected to do very well. And I think it was just a factor of too many foreign films, and it got shut out of picture, director, actor, foreign film even, but was very well liked. And Chan-wook Park, Old Boy is probably the most famous movie, but he's been in the game a long time.
Old Boy was great. I never saw the remake.
We could do the retrospective, I suppose.
It's on my list.
It was okay.
Because there were like 3 in a trilogy that Old Boy was
Yeah,
part of,
the
right? Like the
Violence
Vengeance
trilogy.
trilogy.
Yeah, The Vengeance, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, he was brief.
Sure. He knows they're not there for him, right? They want stars.
Yeah, but a lot of people take it. I mean, this is their moment. This is,
He strikes me as kind of a shy guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Adrian
Yeah.
Brody, Run for the Brutalist last year, giving Best Actor out.
Is it actor or actress? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it normally would be actress, but
Today it's been different.
yes. Okay. I'm going to stick with Chalamet. I'm standing by him.
Our Our listeners went Michael B. Jordan, 52%.
I mean, I think he's considered the favorite at this point. I realize that I am putting myself in a weak position.
Look at Ethan Hawke. Wow.
I still think it would be fun if Ethan Hawke.
Ethan
I agree.
deserves it, man. Of
He
all the
could.
performances,
I
of
actually
last
believe it
year,
is
Ethan
possible.
was-
I don't think it's possible
if not
this year.
Ethan, Michael B. Jordan for doing a dual role where I could
Yeah.
tell the characters apart.
And by the way, if you want to see another great Twins performance, Dylan O'Brien for Twinless, amazing. I actually would vote.
It
for
is.
him.
It is literally on my list of like stuff I'm watching soon.
If I had to name like off the list, he would be the one I'd give Best Actor to.
So if I want to throw in my favorite twin performance, Lindsay Lohan, The Parent Trap, really great.
Also,
Actually-
we're throwing in here The Rock, George Clooney, Joel Edgerton, Jesse
Oh, fuck The
Plemons.
Rock.
These were all names early in the conversation.
All right, I'm in suspense on this one because I feel like it's Chalamet, but I want it to be Jordan.
It's definitely
Actually, I
not
want it to
Chalamet, but it
I
could
want
be.
it to be Hawke. But
I'm gonna say Leo, just because.
Yeah,
Michael B.
I mean,
Who else is
Jordan.
picking him.
Yeah, there he is. Okay. I knew it. You know it.
All right.
No, again, a good actor. Hard to deny that
Performance of a
performance.
career. I mean, that was.
I actually had
right,
him
the best
on
thing
mine.
he's done. Yeah.
I had him on my list for my toll, so that's good. But still, I made too many mistakes.
All right, so
You're-
One Battle After Another has 5, Sinners has 4, Frankenstein has 3, K-pop Demon Hunters has 2.
Mhm.
Look at him. He's basking. That's fantastic. Good for you.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you should do.
Hey, yo, Adrian, we did it.
Look at
Wrong
him.
movie.
That is class right there. Bask that.
I'm disappointed for Hawke, but I'm happy it was Coogler over Chalamet.
You mean
Chalamet
Jordan.
also will get his time. You know, I
Yeah,
really think he
exactly.
will.
I mean, everyone
He's
said that
young.
he could have won for Bob Dylan last year. He always gets real close.
Is he the next Leo who's gonna turn 50 before he gets one?
There are those actors that have to wait a long time. Tom Cruise is mad. I think he really thinks he's going to win this year. And you know what? I wouldn't bet against him. For Dylan.
Denzel Washington had to wait till 2001 to get his Best Actor nom. He got his
Mhm.
Best Supporting, but he didn't get the Best Actor until 2001 Training Day, and for Training Day of all things. So
Yeah.
the Glory, he got an early one, so then they kept on putting him off, and then it's Denzel
Isn't that
Washington.
Ethan Hawke too?
Somebody wanted to know if
Yeah,
Michael
he
B.
got it.
Jordan won for Smoke or for Stack.
Yeah.
Right.
You keep his name out of your mouth.
Well played.
I wasn't looking. Did he think Will Smith? Is
He
that what
did.
it
He
was?
thanked.
Okay.
He thanked Will Smith.
Okay.
It's a good win.
Yep, good win and good speech.
Yeah, I wish I had heard it. But these things get replayed.
ABBA, The Winner Takes It All. Put that on songs I didn't predict to hear tonight.
What is that? An Oscar winner?
No.
I
I mean,
don't
there
think
is
so.
ABBA the movie, but I don't think it was up.
There's Mamma Mia, right?
And Stuart,
Oh,
according to our
yeah.
listeners, you predicted Michael B. Jordan's Oscar win when we reviewed Fantastic Four 2015. You said that man would win an Oscar.
Yeah, it's not surprising. I knew that one day it would happen. It just, you
For
knew.
Fantastic Four, you saw
No,
that?
no, because I think people were shitting on him. And I think I was like, that guy, you can shit on this movie, but that guy is going to go far.
Yeah.
That's how I felt watching Chris Evans also in the first Fantastic Four. I'm like, this guy is really great. He was the best thing of that first Fantastic Four. And
You
Michael
think
B. Jordan
Evans
was the
is gonna
best thing
win
about the
Best-
other one.
You think Evans is going to win an Oscar one day?
No, but I knew he was a
Okay.
standout guy. Like he's going to become something bigger than that, and he did, of course, with a superhero movie. But yeah, when you watch him, the only good thing about that Fantastic Four, I mean, Jamie Bell did okay, but Michael B. Jordan really stood out, no question.
Yeah, he's a great movie star. I guess
Yeah.
I remain unconvinced about we'll see if he could take a part where he totally does something like transformative and different. It will be interesting to see what he picks next. It's always interesting when you win the award. What are you going to do with that power?
Right.
What have you been sitting on that they wouldn't let you make that now you can make?
Well, he's actually directing and starring in the remake of Thomas Crown Affair, which will come out next year for Amazon.
Yeah, okay. But what are
already
you
working on
really
that.
going to make? You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, that's a sellout movie. But like, what are you going to do that's like...
He's going to direct it. That's a big deal.
He already
directed Creed
directed
3.
Creed 3.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I get that. Sure, I get that. But he already had that lined up. They were going to give that to him anyway.
Yes. It's
What
like
I'm
that.
saying, and I think you know what I'm saying, is
I do.
the weird project that everyone went, what else you got? He could now get made.
Or a Bond villain.
I mean, yeah, that would be fun. God knows what James Bond was going to look like when it comes back without the broccolis.
I don't know.
He can find
should-
his new.
I
use
should
his
be
new
worried.
Power. Use his
Yeah.
new power to bring back Killmonger. Right the
Mhm.
wrongs of Black Panther.
They are
3.
making Black Panther 3, and they are not ruling out the idea that he's going to be in it.
All right.
So I could see them finding some bullshit reason to make him the new Black Panther. I can tell you one thing: it ain't Shuri. It will not be Shuri for Black Panther 3. She didn't want to do it. Nobody enjoyed her doing it. It's not
No.
happening.
Yep. If they're doing another one, it needs to be him.
Hmm.
I shouldn't be upset that Bon Jovi has sold out since that was like their thing, but yet seeing them do a State Farm ad breaks my heart.
We got a lot of stars in this commercial.
It's a Super Bowl ad.
Oh, okay.
It's
That
been
makes sense
disappointing
They
then.
me
give
for
car
over
insurance a
month
bad
now.
name.
All right. 2 more
Wah, wah.
awards. One obvious. One. I still
was pretty
feel
good,
pretty
Arnie.
confident.
I feel like I haven't seen Conan on camera for like an hour.
That's usually what happens is the host goes away towards the end of the night and you just try to get through it, right?
Yeah.
Speeches.
Something's going on.
What do you mean?
Is there, he's like, looks like he's stalling for time.
Oh, I don't know. It's not like I can hear any of this. Nora.
Now, what has she done with her Oscars, Stuart? What has she been in?
I don't know. I
Scream
don't.
6.
I don't. No. She was in that before, and it was Scream 5.
Oh. It's been a while.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what she does.
Are those straps supposed to be down like that? Is that the style?
Probably.
There are a million people that see her before she walks out, so that was a choice.
Good call, Stuart.
For Best Actress, Jessie Buckley had a landslide pick.
Yeah, no one,
Oh, come
who would
on.
vote against that?
It's an amazing performance.
Yeah, and again, she's won every. There's no one that's beaten her.
And again, when we
Any
talked about
film
in our recent show, The Bride, she's off the hook good in that. And this performance here in Hamnet is a complete 180 from that. It's amazing.
Yeah. Also, people that were excluded, Cynthia Erivo, it felt like her moment had already happened, but she could have been in there. Tessa Thompson for Hedda. I thought she was really good in that movie.
Yeah.
but
I haven't
Didn't
seen that
make
one
it.
yet. I heard she's good.
Case Infinity, again, the daughter in the One Battle After Another, just didn't have the star wattage, I think, to compete. I mean, Emma Stone, she did shave her head.
Emma Stone won for Poor Things. She's not going to win for another film so quickly. And she already
Yeah.
has 2 Oscars, so she's
Yeah,
pretty much not
exactly.
going to win another Oscar.
Yeah,
until
she's the least likely to win.
Yeah.
In another year, in another decade, I think Kate Hudson
Oh, no.
probably would win.
To the surprise of no one, Jessie Buckley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
our Bride of Frankenstein, has an Oscar.
Yeah.
I gotta say, after seeing Bride of Frankenstein, or The Bride, I
Mhm.
was a little let down by Hamnet. You know, she just was so captivating in The Bride and so big and everything. And Hamnet is just, the exact opposite of that. And Hamnet,
Yeah.
I expected to love Hamnet, and I just liked Hamnet. I felt like everything was in the trailer, I guess. And like,
I have a
loved it.
unique viewing experience of that in that my mom lost a child and I watched it with her. She had a very emotional response So I don't think I'll ever think about that movie and not think about the conversation we had afterwards.
Got
But
it.
I also thought she was really good.
Yeah.
No,
I
she was
thought she
really
was-
good. The ending is all hers. I mean,
Oh
the
my God,
spotlight
right?
is on her completely for that ending, and tremendous.
That ending is
but
incredible.
Yeah, that's really where she delivers, But yeah, I thought, I have no problem with her winning.
And you're
I
saying this
just,
is the
I don't
same
know. I
actress
like
that was in The
Shakespeare. I
Bride?
like.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, they dyed her hair. I don't know. I'm not one of these fashion people, but I feel like she has lost the dress race. Like every time that she's won, she's in terrible outfits.
Yeah, it
And
looks like she's
this
bound.
is that pink and red combo, terrible. Who told her that was a good idea? Yeah.
Whatever fashion designer paid
Yeah,
her to
she
wear it.
needs to now find one of those fashionistas on the red carpet and fix this. Like she came in, I think it was the Golden Globe she won, and it had wrinkles. I'm like, at least iron it. Come on, man.
Somebody in our comments said she looks like a Christmas present.
Yeah, it does. A real tacky one, unfortunately. You know that she was going to win. Why couldn't you dress her better?
It looks more like a box of Valentine's chocolates.
Yes, that is exactly correct. Russell Stover's.
Yeah.
Some bad chocolate.
Oh, they can't have same Mother's Day as everybody else?
Yeah.
Is she Irish or English?
She's
Irish.
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 Yeah, having it one its only thing.
So just best picture now.
Love
huh?
lifts us up where we belong, huh?
That did
It
win.
did win, yeah. And I believe it's
Officer and
Diane
Gentleman.
Warren, isn't it?
It was Joe Cocker, right? And it might have been Diane Warren. I don't think it was Diane Warren.
I thought she wrote it. I could be wrong.
I don't think it was.
All right, that's fine.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in heavy rotation.
Not on the stations
Right.
I listen to.
No.
Hey, it's Obi-Wan and Nicole Kidman.
It is.
We come to
Nicole
this
Kidman.
place for awards.
Yeah.
Moulin Rouge, guys. Moulin Rouge.
Oh, honestly, I couldn't think of why would you put those two together? They did do a movie together.
Jennifer Warren's and Joe Cocker. And it was written by not Diane Warren.
Jennifer Warren's not Diane Warren. Okay, all right. Now I'm really confused. Who's Jennifer Warren?
So in our scoring pool, D. Betchhold is still at the lead with 20 right out of 23. So that is incredible.
19.
Nicole's looking more like Meg Ryan than Meg Ryan does.
Yeah, she definitely is trying to do that. Well, she's single again. I know that one.
Their
All
chemistry.
right, so
is
what do you guys
incredible.
think best picture? What are you going with?
One battle after another.
Yeah, I think One Battle is going to pull it out.
Our listeners were
Yeah.
close. One Battle had 47%, Sinners 38%. But I think it's going to be One Battle.
Yeah.
You
I
have
mean,
to remember there are old people that are voting for this that are not going to go with the horror part of that movie. They're just
but
not
also, as Stuart, you brought up the best point of all the precursor awards leading up to Best Picture have been in One Battle After Another's favor right now. So all signs point to that happening. Sinners could still do it, but it still looks like all signs point to One Battle After Another. But we'll see.
If One
About 5
Battle
minutes.
After Another takes it, then that unofficially, I still have to
2 minutes.
manually reconcile, but D. Betchhold will win first place with 21 points, and we have 10 people all tied for second. That'll have to go into the tiebreaker question of how long this show runs to figure out who is our second place winner.
If it's not One Battle After Another.
If it
Wouldn't you
is
all laugh
One
if
battle
it's
after another,
Frankenstein?
which is
Wouldn't
what
that just make
everybody
you
I think
laugh?
is just safely assuming.
F1 is the winner. What?
That's that.
Are you kidding me?
We have at least one person who picked F1. I see it on my spreadsheet.
I mean, maybe that was their favorite picture, but it's not winning.
One
I'm gonna
battle
win
after
Best
another.
Picture.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. All right, I got 20 right. That's not bad for me. I'm usually at the 16 to 18.
So no like huge landslides this year though. One battle after another, 6, Sinners 4, Frankenstein 3. So kind of
Yeah.
a spread out thing, but one battle obviously is the big winner.
Yep.
She's gonna tackle him.
That's funny.
What will he do next? You never really know.
Oh, here comes the train of people.
I think it's wonderful that they all get to go on stage.
I'm glad they started an hour earlier this year because I got to say, wrapping it up around 10:30 Eastern time feels good.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what? If it ended right now, I would be right.
Yeah. You were pretty close.
Cut him off. It was an incredibly expensive movie. That was an incredible risk to greenlight a picture that big. I think it was 200 million.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For that movie? Wow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They overpaid for that movie. That is never going to make that money back. But hey, they won Best Picture.
It will always be watched now because there are people like me and you and all of our listeners who want to see every Best Picture ever made. They'll watch it. It'll be watched and remembered forever.
Yeah, it'll have, obviously, it does have a life beyond movie theaters, but yes, it's a real risk. And yet, I don't think that if they made it on a smaller budget, it would have worked, right? It needed that grandiosity. It needed those big action set pieces, like you said, that ending with the car and the hills and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thinking of next year, who's going to win? I'm all in. Cruise will win. This Digger movie, it's got all the vibes. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if you know about it.
I
but,
saw the teaser. That's all I've
yeah,
seen so far.
Yeah, he's winning. It's his year.
Really?
Finally. Yes. That's my big prediction.
I thought he was a shoo-in for Jerry Maguire, and I was wrong. Jeffrey Rush was great that year, though. He was really great. I mean, he was incredible in Shine. But I thought they're going to give it to Cruise that year because that's his role. That is like Tom Cruise's, besides Maverick, Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, I agree. It should have happened many times, and it will happen next year.
Well, he's also won an honorary Oscar this year, and so Paul Newman got an honorary Oscar, and the following year he won for Color of Money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what's the now at
That
the
does
end of the
happen a
credits,
lot.
or is it
Yeah.
like the end of Conan leaving? Was the with the
They're
broadcast
doing
ends?
something here. I don't know what this is.
I don't know who that man is.
Oh, I think that's somebody who's like head of the academy.
Okay.
No, it's Jim Downey.
Oh,
I
That's
don't know
the
who that
Saturday Night
is.
Live writer Jim Downey.
they're saying they want him to be Oscar host for life.
No. Was he good? I couldn't tell. I didn't hear a single joke.
What I heard was funny. I've been talking to you guys more than listening, but I've had him
Yeah.
on low volume in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
Jim
we have-
Downey is one of the famous writers of Saturday Night Live. He's worked for years. And they're good friends, obviously, because Jim Downey, I think, was head writer when Conan
Oh,
was there.
they're redoing the end of One Battle After
Yeah.
Another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, haha. Yeah.
Spoiler
What
alert
was
for
it,
anyone who hasn't
the-
seen that movie. But I'm not the one who spoiled
Christmas
it.
Club. What were they called? The Secret.
Was Jim
Yeah.
Downey
Well-
in the movie, though? Maybe he was. I can't remember
Yeah,
anymore.
he-
But that's
This
so
is his
Thomas
role.
Pynchon, like the author that writes it. He writes all about the secret cabals and societies and what have you. One of my favorite books is The Crying of Lot 49, and it's all about how there's a secret postal system. So he does, that is sort of his thing. The world has sort of caught up with Thomas Pynchon, and we are now living in his
Yeah.
crazy conspiratorial world.
Right. Yeah, that's like shot for shot. Hope you've seen it, everybody, because we're gonna...
Well, if they're not, are they really watching Mr. Beast? I'm vaguely aware that that's someone you can.
Oh God. That's
It
it.
makes chocolate. I know.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for this Oscar coverage. This has been a lot of fun. Really appreciate everyone who came out live for this.
We have a definitive winner then. There's no need to tie break or anything.
Well, for second place, I'm going to have to tie break.
Okay, right.
For first place, it looks like DB Echthold 75 won unofficially because I am using a spreadsheet formula. I am going to hand check all answers before sending emails out saying, congrats, you won. What's your address to send the book to? But right now, it looks like DB Echthold got 21 right out of 24, the only person to do so. And then we have, 10 people tied for second.
How
Nine
wonderful.
people tied for second.
Thank you to everyone in the live feed. Thank you everyone for listening today. We really appreciate you guys spending this evening with us. We are just so happy to be here with you and talk movies that sometimes we don't get a chance to talk about. And that's really a lot of fun for us to do. And we wouldn't do it without you. So thank you for being listeners. We greatly appreciate your time and your fandom.
Yeah.
And what
Lots
we
of
got
fun.
coming up? We got Star Wars, right? Tuesday.
Star Wars in Tuesday, starting with The Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start our Lake Placid retrospective series in a couple of weeks. We've got Miracle Mile coming up this
yes.
Friday for our patrons.
Yeah, I hope people. I'm guessing a lot of people don't know what that is. Check it out. I hope you come to the show. But also, even if you don't, check out that movie. It's an interesting one. It came at the tail end. The Cold War was already thawing, so people may not realize it was one of those day after the nukes are coming movies.
Yeah.
And then we also, for people who haven't checked it out, we did do a non-movie review show we're calling Intermission. Our first episode of that came out on the 1st of March, and we'll have another one of those coming out for April Fool's Day. So find it all at nowplayingpodcast.com. Thank you again for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. Sorry for the audio hiccups. Still not sure why they happened. Glad I was able to get those resolved.
Yeah,
And guys, thanks for spending the night with us. With joining me for the Oscars coverage. I really enjoyed watching it more with you guys than I would, just watching it alone.
Yeah. I had a great time, and I'm hoping to do it again sometime. But until then,
We'll be back for the Nick Choice Awards.
Big bucket of slime.
I've been slimed. Good night, everybody.